Hello, 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 and welcome back to another session of Wardens. We are starting a slight bit late once again. Apologies. But we are finally able to hop in now. So let's quickly get ourselves in there. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Everything is looking good. All right. So yes, apologies. We are once again a slight bit late here. Today is the big assembly meeting, which I believe is currently going on. I'll have to check that when I get outside. But as you might be able to tell, there is currently no sailor at the moment, but she might be coming in later. Hopefully. Woo. Big old lag spike.
Or the higher you go up, the more you're gonna need more buffering.
It's true.
Looks like the meeting might have concluded.
Oh, by the way,
There's Kix and Jessica.
I don't even remember what it was. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of things with magic. Like, some that just seem very,
Hello, hello. Good day.
I don't know, out of the ordinary, impossible.
Morning,
I've
Sterling.
seen the impossible done with magic, and I just want to put that moment in.
Is the meeting still going on?
Do it.
We actually just finished. You missed out.
Ah,
It was a quick one.
Very little is impossible.
very quick.
Though,
Anything productive?
Words would leave our mouths, but
understand
yeah, it was pretty quick.
I can tell that the discussion must have been riveting.
Oh, it was. I was not able to stay awake.
Core principle
I hope someone was taking notes.
vary. And
It wasn't that bad.
if there is something specific,
I'm just tired. To be honest, I can't keep my eyes open right now. I might retire early for the night. We'll see.
Well, one thing that doesn't help much is staying down on your feet.
I don't really know what I can do with ice besides
Yeah, well, meh.
make ice.
You gotta get yourself up and moving.
produce more.
But sleeping is good.
I'm about
True.
to do that. Sleeping's great.
As a substance
Oh,
can
well, good luck with that.
be
I'm too sore for standing.
will and word,
What do you do?
motion and component.
Lots of things. Gymnastics, most importantly.
Is there a set
used to
somewhere
do
that
that.
I'm unaware of?
I was just
Yeah, I mean, you can really turn anything into a jungle gym, but
These are
the
lessons
support beams of your house do pretty well.
That's fair.
I didn't.
Perhaps you wish to share.
Can you turn me into a jungle gym?
I just walked up.
Like-
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Demonstrate your own.
Turn you in?
knowledge
Hold
and
on.
mastery.
Whoa.
I gotta
Give me
walk
enough
away.
wood.
Turn you into a jungle gym? That can be arranged.
Oh dear.
Yes, wow.
Before I
You
head to bed,
understand
she takes out a notebook and
in
rips
truth
out a
four
page.
primary
These are the
components
schematics for the repair for the
are
docks.
required for the
Feel
majority
free to
of
look them over.
system.
But you can get all the dimensions for the stuff there, so we'll be done.
It's been going
Looks
on
like
for
we'll need to get
months.
filled
We
in
should
on the
put this
proceedings.
wall in
Yes, that is
the
the
shed back
most.
there so people can reference it. Unless you need it.
No, I drew it for
Make
that.
something happen once,
Uh,
figure out how to make
so-
it happen again.
Great.
Yeah, you can use it, or just
When
copy it
y'all
on a bigger
start the
parchment.
repairs on the docks, just come and find me. I'll be
Will do.
upstairs in the guild.
Which is often inefficient and ineffective.
Sorry, say
I'll
that
join
again?
at nighttime.
When y'all are starting repairs on the docks, just come find me. I'll be in upstairs in the guild.
Will do.
Possibly.
I always forget that the lighting changed until I actually get back in here. It was remarkably quick. Curious if they actually got any important points discussed, or if it was just a lot of rehashing what we already know. I'll see if I can find Arvis to explain some of the things. That or Blake. This hallway got longer. Huh.
Looking for anybody?
Through total coincidence, so it seemed.
Oop. I was having a look around to see if any of the folks leading the proceedings were still about. I just barely missed the meeting.
I believe at least Tell was hosting it.
Oh.
But if there's anything, I could probably. Oh.
A lot of whispered voices.
Was there anything in specific you were looking to? Just kind of the general notes that were mentioned, or?
Pretty much just catching up on all the proceedings.
Okay. I swear, if nobody's there, I can at least tell you what notes were commented on, if you like.
Certainly, if you don't mind.
Are you aware of who's in what committees, or are you unsure of any of specifics?
I believe I know them all.
Okay. I guess the first few was Monday. She brought up in regards to developing a bathhouse. I spoke with her, and we're going to work together on eventually possibly developing a wash house, which is both bathing and washing clothes. The proposed location is the north wall, the corner over there where there's that big empty plot of grass. Apparently over in the corner by like where that campfire is, there's some water that they found down below. They just had to drill to it, so that might be a good spot for it. And it's inside the walls. She would like to eventually build a clock tower, so determining a location for that, and obviously when we have the free resources for it. And then commerce in regards to, there's a lot of people in town that craft various things in their own time. Jewelers, runesmiths, that sort of stuff. She proposed that every, once a month or so, to get a caravan together to have all the crafters put their stuff together to be sent to the city and sell there.
All very good ideas.
I believe that was most of hers. Blake brought up wanting to get information disclosure in regards to the cave, Academy's interest in it, Chimera rehabilitation, I believe, and just general information gathering. And then Satcher, he works at the general store. He brought up concerns in regards to the current food situation in the town. That since the general store is getting low on things, but a lot of the stuff they're low on is stuff that we primarily get in via merchants.
Right.
The town isn't in, we're not going to starve. We're not in desperate need of food. We're at the expected level for our food stores for a town coming out of winter. winter, if not doing a little better than most, because we had the greenhouse. So we
Very
got
true.
a little bit of a bumper crop from that. So we are doing a little better, but we don't have a lot of animals for animal produce. So that's obviously things that we're really low on. I gave out just kind of an update in regards to what animals we have. We have 1 male Hegelhorn, 3 sheep, which is one is a male,
Hegglehorn.
2 adult horses, 1 is a male, a filly, 2 ducks, 1 is a male, and 3 chickens, 1 is a rooster. And then I have an individual, when I went to Ardmore to get information on the butcher, I had somebody that I knew. I gave some money to purchase some animals, and they'll be bringing them down once conditions are good enough to transport animals.
Very good.
Obviously, I'm not sure the specifics of what ones or how many there will be, because I left it up to their discretion what they could get for a good deal for healthy animals.
Is the butcher still at large?
But I haven't heard any information in regards to that, so I have to suspect yes. They might have just left the area because there is no targets of interest here that at least I can think of.
Right.
Oh, I guess another note that was brought up, somebody mentioned that we do have emergency rations, which we're working off old information. We do not have emergency rations. Those were used and lost, or half were used and the other half was lost due to a storm. So, but like I said, we're good on food. We don't have the luxury resources or much in regards to animal produce. So we're not going to starve. We have plenty of fish and grain.
I see. Those were all the talking points then?
Yep, I think that was mostly what was brought up. Somebody brought up in regards to medical that they have paperwork. I believe you already know about that in regards to putting down what sorts of things work best for you in treatment.
I see.
Obviously, only medical has access to that information. So if you state that you're allergic or you're weak to something, nobody's going to know about that other than medical.
That's
so then they
something that can
properly
be
treat
snuck
you.
into.
And somebody brought up, if you go to take any resources from the Vale, just be sure to have something to pay them in return for those resources.
Righty. Very good. I appreciate you bringing me up to speed. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure that's about it. No worries at all.
Very good. Do you know what this meeting is about?
More of the same.
I think this is the meeting in regards to information stuff.
Right. I'll try poking my head in and see what it's all about then. Thank you
I
very
believe
much.
that was me. No worries.
The notice board isn't
that's not super public for us to be able to use. We need to
Okay.
go through a whole process of putting things on a notice board. Having a more a notice board that is more accessible for people to post on would actually be very nice. A process to put things on notice board would be very nice because
classified board rather than a notice board type of thing. Something that people could say, hey, I had this issue, can anyone help me out? Maybe that's a solution.
I'm more just along the lines of for things to get on a notice board, it needs to be, it's a process of council. It's a process of going to, the gods and making sure this all can happen. But for there to just be perhaps a form someone could fill out of saying, hey, this is what I want, or even just a more public access notice board of, hey, I'm a member of this town. Here's what I need. Here's what I want. Here's
what I can do.
Just
okay.
Just something a little bit more easy for people to access. And
could it be a twofold thing? Since you talked about having an anonymous Dropbox if there is issues, which is, we have an anonymous Dropbox. If they wish to be known, we can then take that form form and go, okay, put it on a notice board because they want it to be known.
The
If it's
corporatization of
private,
Leaside.
Then we can
put it
handle
on
the
the
matters
notice.
ourselves.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, I think that would be a best of both worlds, where we have the information public to those who want it to be public, but then more private sectors can say, hey, this is what I notice, and this is what I need to do. And then it allows
And we can
us
handle
to
that
do
more
our
internally.
job and go to the people who we think would be best, or if it involves different council members to see what they think is best.
Yeah.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good idea. I
fine
apologize
with
for
that.
misunderstanding the.
No,
we
it's,
can,
it's all right.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
general idea. We can
You're not
hash it
entirely
out,
wrong.
but people need to
I'll work on
promote
it.
themselves. It's as you said, people self-promote. People need to promote themselves. If they hear something, I try to connect people with people like, hey, I heard you're having this issue. Maybe talk to this person. Especially when it come like it's
Everybody, I think a lot of us try to connect people with people we think is relevant to their problem, but it's not enough.
We don't always know.
But again,
Not
that's what we
always.
can slip through. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
having
Again, we can try this Dropbox. We can try a classified board that's more openly public for people to do something with, and maybe that will start helping with this problem that you're perceiving.
Yeah.
If it's
Well,
okay, since you're going to be going soon, if there is any questions further on this, I could start spearheading that project. Start getting it at least on
I'd
the way
appreciate
and start
that.
seeing what we can do.
I'd appreciate that.
And
Yes,
then
thank you.
if I get
I would be happy
anything,
to sit down and work alongside that as well, because it does affect the town and its people, and I think that would be something that the magistrates should as well have a hand in.
Yeah, intelligence and magistrate could definitely work together on that, and development can help or pitch in where needed as well.
Hopefully I'll be back and able to jump in at best 2 days. At best. But you are right. At worst, it could be a month or longer. And a month here flows and does not feel like a month. It feels like
No.
an eternity. A month
Yeah.
here feels like one would say around 9 months. As it,
Yeah,
as it
right.
were.
Around
So,
there.
so that's
No.
but so I do understand where you're coming from, and you are right. And this form I think was done that I was trying to sit down and do was done out of a good intention, but it is a very Herculean task. You are correct. So I think that this is a good idea. I suppose I was trying to do twofold, where I gathered skills, but then also this could be a window where they could privately address me. But I do agree that finding a way to take some of that burden off through this kind of means or form is
I don't
likely
disagree.
the
What you're
better
doing
option.
is helpful,
it's
and I
great
think
of
it can continue even if we do this Dropbox.
Yeah.
Because your thing can be more along the lines of you still need to know who to be able to give things that are dropped off
It's a
up
fallback.
to.
A fallback
it-
alternative.
Yes, it's well, even it's getting the information that the form and the other notice board will feed off of. So it's still valuable. Not saying that it isn't. I will
okay,
also
so-
say, if we do want to go over some of some of the things that were brought up in your
Oh, I've got a whole
notice.
fucking list. I'm happy to sit
Yeah,
and
if you
talk
have a
if
list,
want.
I'd be happy to give updates where I know them, and I think we should give updates where we know
agreed.
them.
yes,
Yes.
If you would like
I
to
should probably
rattle
sit
off
down
some
for this.
things.
Yeah.
I'll actually start this off here with the Chimera stuff, as I mentioned. I do have some updates on. I am a little bit out of context with some of this, so forgive me if things are jumping ahead rather far. Otto forgot to read the place where he needs to get the updates from for like a month. So
Nice.
I'm going away.
from what
All right.
From what I understand, we've been working on the Chimera stuff. The biggest rub has been the need of Aurelium.
Right.
But here's the jump. I don't know how this happened. The Chimera that remain and the Chimera that we've already fixed are being sent to the capital for further treatment.
What?
What? Really?
Oh
Yep.
shit, that's not good.
Nope.
Hmm.
Apparently Otto wasn't as disconcerted as I was at hearing that. Maybe there's other information I did not know. I would have to ask him directly more of what that was about. But it's a situation of what I told him was this could be a good thing, but honestly, do we really think the capital will think that the cost benefit here is in the direction of the Chimera? You know, they're going to see that this costs a Relium and be like, okay, kill them all. So
we need to.
I don't know. We need to
Could we
figure out
talk to
what
the
happened
professor
there.
in town here? Maybe.
I don't know if they were sent to
Thomas?
the academy. They were sent to
Exactly.
the capital, but I don't know about the academy, and I don't know what the situation is there.
But if they were sent to the academy, that would ring additional alarm bells in my head.
Yes,
So
many.
peace of mind to know if they don't know anything about it.
I could expand slightly on that note. From what I understand, they're all gone. Like, they've all been treated. The last of the Aurelian from some kind of reserve that Otto had was cleaned out.
We had
whoever existed was there. Like, the Aurelian's gone, but
So
all the individuals that
Chimera
were
are
there,
fixed. Good.
from what I am aware of, yes. Now, I
That's all I
don't
need to know.
fully think I knew that they were going to the capital either, but from what I've heard, all the Aurelian's gone, but they all have been treated and are being sent on their way.
Okay. Then that does resolve things a little there. If the Chimera are properly separated and the treatments have succeeded, and are going to the capital, then it is probably just rehabilitation and getting them back into some form of life.
Yeah, pardon my paranoid brain, thinking that maybe the academy
trust
would
me,
still
upon
want
hearing
that.
I was immediately like, oh god!
I mean, even with them cured, the academy might still be curious
They might
about.
still be very curious
It's a
about the
possibility.
means at which they'd be very curious about the fact that they were Chimera and possibly recreating that, and how we separated them, which is both of those are very dangerous magics.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Right. I believe the cult of Gallus wasn't quite extinguished as well. Does anybody know about any movements from them?
We put a
Not that
solid
I'm aware
punch
of.
on them. As far as I'm aware with the Cult of Gallus, because I had actually been seeking to track them from the Vale, as I believe they dispersed into the mountain range right there by the Jade Valley. But from what I've been led to believe, they got their asses handed to them by the Vale Guard to a point to where recovery, at least in any meaningful capacity, would be, we'll say, almost impossible, according to what was ordained to me. So while I don't think they're fully gone, I think that recovery for them, especially what they were able to do before, is impossible. So
they'd occupied an island, I think it was, to the south of the Vale. And we were tasked with clearing that out. Was
I think
it
that was
them?
something
I'm not
different.
sure.
I think that was something different.
No, that was different. That
Different
was
cult.
there was a group of the Crimson
30 million
Corsairs
cults.
that were.
that was the
down there.
Corsairs, yes.
Yes,
the
that's
Corsairs
what
That
were
was
one of
the
the
Operation Corsairs.
No, wasn't that? There was two islands.
No.
It was just up the coast. It was just up the
Corsairs.
coast of the Vale.
There
So
were two islands,
the
you're right.
Corsair, the whole Corsair business ended up being like 2 or 3 different branches of combat. One was they went to the island and dealt with the Corsairs that were there. Others
I was
were
there.
routing the ships that were around with their like our own fleet that we'd gotten from
Right.
the AC.
Which I
and
participated in that.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And
I
then there
recall.
was, I think, one other branch. I don't remember.
I recall the Vale asking us to deal with some kind of island situation down there.
Well, I think that had to do with some elves that were down on those islands. I think I know vaguely what you're talking about.
Yes.
It's been a long
But-
time.
Yes.
Yeah, that one I don't think has been majorly addressed, nor has it come up majorly. We might want to consult with the Veil again
Yeah,
to,
we
to
can ask
remind
them
us.
again about this because I don't think that was ever part of top-up information.
Yeah, they I did speak to the Veil and made a agreement with them where we would be willing to assist them in any situations in exchange for them providing us information of movements or threats that could be coming from the Veil or south
I mean,
of the Veil
Haddon
area.
volunteered us
Yeah.
to the war
Yeah,
at one point.
well-
That was great.
Well, but to go on that part, when I spoke to the Veil or the members of the Veil, they didn't say there was anything, so there may be a case that they forgot too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we can give them a little reminder, over this next ethereal week. But I would say regarding the Gallus cult, and speaking of the Veil, much of their number were wiped out when the Chimera were being chased out of the Veil, because they were operating somewhat in there. So that,
As
but
Amars
also,
said, has
yeah,
been...
they were wiped out quite a bit. But also, the mission that we went on, the Chimera mission that we went on to retrieve Flora's brother, it did bear fruit, and honestly what that was destroying basically their base of operations and all the information that was in there. Because
the giant fucking spirit.
Yeah,
the big one that
it
blew my
was a
ass.
spirit. It was some weird shit. It felt icky. But it collapsed the place. So people could parse through and get stuff out of there, but ultimately, a lot of what was there is gone now.
Right. So,
as well
Gallus
as
cult eliminated.
Yes.
As far as we're aware, yeah, it should be.
As far as we're aware.
Or at least shouldn't be a problem anytime in the near future.
They might have not been specifically eliminated, but they have been scattered enough that they really can't come back as what they were. Not
They
without
can't gather.
having
They can't
to
gather
redo
enough force.
everything.
Yeah, they can't gather
And
enough force to be
also
an
the individual that was supposed to be the of their they're the one ultimate of their god is gone now. So there's kind of no point to it anymore either.
Right. That's good.
Next thing on the docket.
Bandits. I know we beat the shit out of them in their home, but
so
I haven't heard anything.
Oh boy, that is a
Mountain Boys.
general.
They scattered, but that was a whole tie-in to Bargus stuff too, which we can talk about.
Okay. So they were being funded by Bargus.
How do we say this? Because we've been going fucking insane about this too.
Okay. Okay, so I think that the situation is we believe that it's part of a greater whole, yes, but we believe that there is more metrics developing. If we're worried about that specific band, I have theories, but unfortunately I don't have... Okay, so this is part of the problem with some of these topics, especially that one. Things are in a position where they don't feel like they're nicely wrapped up, but I also don't want to go and try to force a point or a possibility forward because I don't want people to take it as gospel. So to keep a long story short, we do believe they fled. We do believe that they are part of a greater whole, which means that it's very likely that they could be operating within other assets inside of Aaron. And also recently, we have had another incident that we have recently had to address and deal with that may be in turn related to them as well, but two parts to a similar whole. Again, because we believe that there may be desertions that are starting to happen within the ranks of the guards, or excuse me, not the guards, the military.
The military.
But,
right, yeah.
But again, it's only been so far one incident, and we just finished getting that information like literally fucking yesterday. So we're trying to trace these lines, but we don't have a solid endpoint. I believe we may be able to point them in at least two different directions, but as far as exacts for where or when they are, or their scale or size or who or what, we're still trying to gather as much as we can.
Right. You think they're in cahoots with the Crimson Corsairs?
Yes.
There is a connection.
So, okay, hold on. So, I'm going back through my notes. Give me one moment. I think
I should really start taking more in-depth notes. I'm going to just start writing everything that happens every single
I just lost a bunch of information, and I'm going to ask the DM to give it back to me here in a minute. So, I accidentally clicked leave thread instead of open.
Nice.
But here, I have it written down somewhere else, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, of what I know of the Mountain Boys, there was specific connections to the Lectors. Specifically Amelie Lecter. Warning them not to ask for more supplies, etc., etc. There is a bunch of other little bits that I have immediately forgotten because I can't see them anymore and they're not in front of my brain. But
they had
note that I
Lindinian
did...
rifles. I think that was something.
One thing that we did...
Which was connected to Amelia.
One thing that you all confirmed, we found a note that had the handwriting of Scorn, correct? On one of them, in their pockets.
Yes, that's correct.
The ones that came to town. So we have connections now, whether it's a triangle or sort of like a corner, we don't know. Whether the Mountain
Big
Boys were
pie.
just working with, we don't know if the Mountain Boys were, hold on one moment. Oh, okay, never mind, I don't need to sneeze. Whether the Mountain Boys were
That's the worst.
the worst. Whether the Mountain Boys were working with the Lectors, the Crimson Corsairs, and and Scorn individually, we know that at least to be true, that they were working with all three in some capacity, but we don't know if it was each one individually or if it was all part of one whole and they're all working together.
Which leads to the
We don't
biggest
have tangible
issue.
evidence that proves it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is we could just sit here and go, well, it's this, and guess, but
So in
by
summary,
guessing, it could be harming us.
larger conspiracy being worked on by a bunch of people, I think is summary for that.
So
And
bandits
you can understand
they're
why-
not gone. They're being bolstered by military desertion, fed by potentially Scorn.
Could be,
Could
as far as
be.
military
Right.
decision. It's very early
We have
now.
we have no
Right.
evidence to prove it directly, even though we have ideas that we're very convinced to it, but nothing conclusive.
We've got
Yes,
nothing certain here, but we have a lot of ideas.
And
Yes.
to help give you a little bit more, from what I've heard about the situation in Krakensbury right now, yes, the Crimson Corsairs are currently occupying it. It's one of those cases of if it smells like shit and it sounds like shit and it looks like shit, it's probably shit. Just that, but with Bargist. So
Fair enough.
if the Mountain Boys got guns from the Corsairs, we have reason to believe that the Corsairs are getting their supplies possibly from Bargist. But that's
Well,
again.
The Corsairs, they got guns from the Corsairs, but they also were told not to be careful about supplies from Amelie Lecter.
Yeah.
Those supplies included the guns. So Lecters and the Crimson Corsairs have a connection there, at least more explicitly. Whether it's just that the Lecters were hiring the Crimson Corsairs, or if there is any sort of work there, we don't know. From there, we have some connections to Scorn with the fact that his name was also mentioned, or like his fucking bad vibes are all over this, and we've also gotten little bits of evidence, but that's also like this one individual could have been a gang member or something in Bargist of whatever. I don't remember what the note said. I'd have to go back and check. This was a note from one individual, unless we have more.
But the situation with Krakensbury has developed a bit. But again, this is where I've it's one of those
Similarly,
things where if I give too much out too quick, then it starts a bad cascading spiral. So to keep a long story short, that's where, as far as the Mountain Men and some of the other affiliates go, we've kind of hit the nail on the head. We don't fully know if it's one pie or if it's numerous pies at the moment, but we know that in some capacity they are all working together. To what extent or who is at the top, if there is someone at the top and they're not sorted or they are sorted, we don't fully know
There
yet.
might
but
be
we're trying
there might be
to
a
find
slight Venn
out.
diagram, or it might be just the whole pie. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know how
pie.
close
the
these circles are.
difficulty is things that would be accepted by the barony
And,
That is
Right,
the-
yeah.
or the Durkay itself.
and
I also have a
with the
personal
Krakens-
note that ties Derek as well. That was found
Yeah.
on the bandits that attacked the town.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what I'm referring to.
Yeah, and with the Krakensbury situation, to keep it to also be a little above the table on this, I have been in the works for surgical movements against the things that are happening in Krakensbury to help alleviate the situation that's going on there for the garrison and the people that are trying to help them. But it's one
Oh,
of those
so
things where
we are still looking into that.
I
We
have
are.
been
It's
on
just
this for so fucking
slow.
long. It's just
Right.
I don't want to send or organize things and send people in unprepared. And especially, I'm glad I've been waiting because I've learned about some of these, we'll call them smugglers, that are unaffiliated, that aren't directly gang related. They're just people down on their luck. So I don't want people going in expecting crack gang members or militants, and they just bump into Podunk Tom, who's just hungry and wants to feed his family and got offered stupid money to facilitate goods in a Krakensberry. So, but
Right.
again, some of this information is coming by as fast as I can get it, but I am making plans. But
Right.
I am just not at a position where I feel comfortable yet in pushing anything forth fully.
Right.
But there is.
I mean, there isn't a reason to be rushing it at this point, aside from stopping the trade flow. But Amelia's people are out of there, so.
Yeah, no, it's not just hers, trust me, and that's part of the reason why I've been so fervently looking into this, is because we have people here that have people within the location, and I am trying desperately to get as much as I can, as fast as I can, from as many good people as I can. It's just a bit of a difficult process, and I'm hoping that with a few things... Go ahead.
Is the Crown involved with this process?
They are, but unfortunately, the situation up there right now with the barony that is specifically over the one in Stonehall, they're in disarray because they have a religious figure, not a politician, running the show for the time being. So right now, it is a matter of a bunch of their subcommittees that are all trying to keep things afloat, while the poor dude at the top, who's filling in because the former one died, as far as I'm aware, is is not prepared for the role that it takes to be a baron. Now, with that being said, with not Baron Lecter, my god, Baron Lacronis' arrival here, I informed him of the situation and told him that I was seeking means for us to work in conjunction with the ones in Stonehall, so I've asked for Valerian and him to, as well as the magistrates, to pen letters to the offices that are there in Stonehall to help us with facilitating organization and moving forward to try to help them.
So this is a side note, but we should get like a giant board and just start fucking putting up notes and just.
I have that. I have
And
that.
like,
I made that.
It's
like
so
push pins in red string. Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, if you were to look at all of the information we have about this,
Nonsense. That's intentional.
You knocked him off the table, how dare you? So,
My bad.
okay, I apologize. I know I kind of went down a bit of a tirade, but just so you know, stuff is in the works. But understandably as well, under an intelligence branch, we can't just spill our beans every time we get something. But I promise you, things are being looked into.
Right. Okay.
Which
That's good.
more or less supports what I said earlier when it comes to I'm fine with disseminating information that is accessible, that isn't immediately harmful, but there's also a degree of stuff that needs to have some discretion.
I mean,
we're just trying to get as much information as humanly possible on this, because it involves everything, not only the trade, not only Krakensberry, but Ardmore. There's so many different things this affects that we're trying to fit into a bigger whole.
And I don't want to keep on this topic for much longer, but just so you can be aware, if there is a person that has approached me and I am aware of that they have a personal connection or thing going on there, I am informing them and keeping them as appraised of the situation as I possibly can, so they are not left aware, especially if it pertains to their personal family members. I have asked for favors from some of these groups to try to get me as much information from behind the wire as they possibly can. So I just wanted to put that out there as well. But I hope that I know we kind of went from Mountain Men and got into this big web that we're dealing with, but I hope that this helps
all good.
Answer your question.
Yeah. Were you put in charge of that before or after Gwyn left?
I think I kind of just took it upon myself because of my job. He never directly approached me about it, but I think maybe we had spoken a little bit. But
maybe.
Regardless,
the assault was his plan.
It's a threat domestically. There is a foreign power occupying one of our towns that needs to get the boot, and Stonehall is not in a position where they're actively able to do that. So I took it upon myself as a matter of town security to make sure that we at least sought to extend a hand, especially for those that have personal connections to it. So that's the long and short of that, I guess. So probably before, because I've been looking into this for a while.
Right.
There we go then.
Unfortunate. Yeah. That all checks out there. I guess the next thing I got then was the Void Heralds.
Ooh, slow going. I can tell you what I have for it though.
I just found out about this.
Lady Nisha is the key, from what I read from a letter. Lady Nisha is currently the key to getting this situation getting a lid put on. However, one of the reasons I'm a little quiet about it is because she's gone
Yeah,
in
she's gone missing.
Astana.
Yeah.
Now, I do have connections there, and I have reached out to one of the nearest ports that is most likely to where she could have gone. But from what I've been told, without her, we are unable to put a lid on the situation.
That's unfortunate.
So, on hold until we find Lady Nisha is the summary of that from what I'm hearing.
Until we can locate her.
We need her in order to move forward. That is straight from the heads of the Church of Nightfall. I apologize. That is the best that I got.
There we go.
So right now we are looking.
She is not dead.
She could be.
We're gonna find her.
Been any? We got a bunch of new people in town. Have we informed any potential light
But
users
the
to
spokes
be
on your
aware
neck
of
might
things?
actually be helpful.
Everything that I'm aware of, at least, because this is a situation that I had no inkling about until relatively recently, being about a month or so ago.
Right.
From what I remember, unless there are new light users here, I think there's like a light spirit that should probably be let aware.
I told you.
Majority of light users know. They are aware and should be somewhat on edge, but not.
Likewise, dark users as well,
So,
given the other
yes.
warning.
The Gravekeeper should know more.
There was another warning.
Understood. I will talk to her. Inform them at the council wishes for
I think it's less a warning. I think it's less a warning and more of a just be careful. If you are a dark user, they may attempt to recruit you.
Oh, right, yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
We're on to the Void Hills.
But that's like a
Nice.
not confirmed.
Do you know that
but
she's
could be
dead, or are
a
you just
possibility
guessing?
Given that they are dark magic users, so it is possible
Right.
for dark magic users to be accosted. So just
Right.
be kept in mind.
Worst case comes to worst. I know we talked to Xanthar a while ago about this. I could potentially see about contacting him soon, since I have a direct line to him, and seeing if there's
Definitely.
anything that we could get from it. But I
Getting
would
an
doubt
update
it.
about that would be beneficial, just on a if there are even any updates, because I don't think we heard very much.
You could
outside
also
of-
talk to the Gravekeeper. I think she'll be around today, probably.
Okay.
But
Now, I'm assuming you guys know about the figures and the crystal with a hole in it, the soul shard missing this
New to
piece.
me.
Like an
Right,
omen.
yeah, she is. Okay, so when we went to Elk's Island, yeah, you got it.
Oh, you go ahead, but I'll pull up the information just to make sure we're not
Yeah.
missing anything.
Genuinely, I need to start just fucking writing everything down, every single thing.
That's what I do.
Oh my god.
It's great, doing it right now.
I've done some things, like the good things that are like, oh yeah, I should remember this. But holy shit, there's so much more.
Okay, let's. What do you got, Blake?
When we went to Elk's Island, we found a little secret compartment, basically behind a bookshelf. I think it was the Academy was clearing the place out. So then, it's some group of hoodlum fucks clearing the place out, sending stuff to the Academy.
I believe that it was part of one of the local Sunan inhabitants that was there. And then the Academy showed up to correlate with them.
My book. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So ignore that I'm not looking at my book at all when I read. So.
It's like testing.
Yeah, it's crazy. We went there. It was Cyrilina Ministry and Merlin Navy. That were there. They were kind of confused how the fuck we got there, and they they brought us somewhere. They tried to get us to okay, let's figure out how to get you off this island. We don't know how you got here, but okay. While they left us alone for a bit, we went in there to investigate. It's here of this Madi de Roca, which I handed off to you, which I think led to the capital as well.
yes, the Academy has it.
The Academy has his information, which is just fucking lovely.
Right.
It's a big pile of shit.
So specifically on this is tapped out as the Watcher.
Yep.
While we were
I'm
examining
reading it
things,
now too.
yeah. while we were examining things, Ayla found a small cloth bundle wrapped around a shard, pure black, darker than even the surrounding shadows.
Void shard.
Resembled a void shard, but not quite like the ones that she'd seen before. It was almost almond-shaped, hollow center. As she passed the shards to us, she then looked at the cloth that it had been wrapped in, and it read, "Don't let them know you see them." She then saw something out of the corner of her eye. She did not see the figure arrive, but there was suddenly a tall, robed figure lingering at the edge of the lamplight, slow-moving and unnatural, reminiscent of the Void Herald custodians she'd encountered before, but something a little bit more she described as deliberate. She explicitly ignored it so that it wouldn't know that she knew it was there. None of the others of us saw it, but it started moving towards her, studied her. She tried to keep her eyes off of it and not notice it, and eventually it withdrew and vanished into darkness.
And the rest of us could not see it.
Yes, the rest of us could not see it. I think a little later investigations, we got, yeah, so we got a lot of things from there. There's other things that I probably should hand off to you. I could probably hand this report off to you entirely.
I'd be really grateful.
Let me again ignore that I'm not even looking at my book.
While you're checking your book really quickly,
yeah, let me read here.
when we're ready to close from this topic, Hazuki had actually a clarifying point about the Chimera situation. So when we close out of this point,
Yes.
Hazuki actually just approached me and let me know
Well,
that
how
there's
about you go ahead and give the clarifying point while I
Okay.
read through this so that I can continue giving the update once I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about.
And thank you.
I heard that there may be some confusion as to the state of the individuals going to the capital. They are all cured. They are only going to the capital for rehabilitation and to get necessary treatment and the resources that Leafside itself cannot provide. As far as they are all cured, the situation is handled. 16 of them have gone off. This is Wolfric-san and Valerian-san informed us at the end of that week. All of the rest, everyone else, did not make it.
Okay, so yeah.
Through the treatment.
Okay, so everyone that was cured has been cured and is being sent to the capital to get their life back in order.
No one is going to get researched or prodded. They are going for purely more further rehabilitation and to get rehoused and reconnected with their families.
Cool.
Thank you. Yes.
All right.
Right.
I will make my departure.
Did we ever write down what the other cloth strip said? Because it was the password to the grimoire that we found.
It's okay. Thank you.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one.
Which I have the grimoire
forget.
pulled up as well.
Yeah.
Let
I
me-
forget what it said. Gotcha.
Hold on.
Answers.
I have it. Oh my god, where are all my notes? Holy shit.
So like, before you leave, do you think you could hand me just everything? Because I just hand me it. I will read through it. I will be fine with that. But I have
Girl,
no
I'm gonna
idea
hand
about-
you about like 8 documents. It's gonna be great.
Please, I will go
While
through
these two
all
are
of
looking
it.
over stuff, can I actually just bring up my point because it
Yeah.
should be like
Yes.
while they're organizing it.
Okay.
This is semi in regards to Academy, which I know is an interest of yours, Blake, as well. So, I talked with Major Talonflame in regards to having us have the military or the Navy attempt to help us push them off because we've been, delaying pushing off anything to do with the Academy. In regards to that, there's not much he can do without giving him incentive, and the best he can do as of current is essentially have us work with the academy in conjoin. Yeah, because he can't stand up against the academy. We can
I'll give him an incentive.
They already listed things that other people have been doing, including they mentioned Barguest and a couple other names. Which is why I wanted to bring it up to you guys as well, because I can supply anything unique that I can leverage in negotiations. Since they're common in the mountains, Barguest alone has offered to supply us with enough weaponry to arm several ships with new weaponry and enough iron to add metal reinforcements to our current fleet.
Yeah, I was going to do that as soon as gap in the conversation happened.
Yeah, but they essentially have Barguest has a contract with the Navy of supplying them with iron and weaponry.
I will be right back. As far as what he would like for incentive, how about having one of the most prestigious academies in the capital not be occupied by a bunch of foreign dignitaries? I'm pretty sure that would be pretty good incentive for the pride of Aaron.
We would need
I'll be right back.
We need proof.
That was the sassiest turn I've ever seen from you. Holy shit.
Oh my god. I'll be right back.
No, that's fair. Okay.
Look, keep talking about that because I can.
Yeah. In regard, Rock Roses are supplying them with firearms, along with the Firearms Guild of Jakaya, which we have the vice president of. They understand our circumstances that under Baron Lacronis. Essentially, again, there's limited what they can do because of how long-standing the institution of the Academy and their backing with the Court of Dragons and the Crown and the like. Best I can come up with would probably be to offer them portions of our crystals, considering we have abundance and can semi-grow them a little bit. But that's, again, it's the best they can do. Pull some strings with the Academy to get access to continued mining operations on a cooperative basis. That will require time, and we'll need to curry some favor to get it done. So, keeping them out, not as much. Best we can do is cooperative. I think we just need to continue to delay and maybe work with the professor that is in town. Well, Baron Lagotis and possibly the professor that is in town, not the administrator that came with them, but Aaron Vast themselves. But that'll be I think it's something for later. I will discuss probably with you and council, because that is a whole can of worms that we're still trying to work through.
Okay.
So that's what I had in regards to all that.
Slightly related. I spoke with the Baron in regards to the dragon remains in the mines. There's obviously a very proper method and way to remove those. We can get in touch with somebody to get those instructions and do it ourselves, but there's still that chance that we might do something wrong and dishonor the remains, that sort of thing. But what I think we could do, if we have somebody that knows the academy well enough. I didn't take part in the Magic Academy. I was part of the Military Academy, so I'm not sure specifically who to get in touch with, but I'm sure there is a specific branch of the Magic Academy we can get in touch with that deals with the remains of dragons. I feel we should probably get in touch with them or figure out who that is, so then we can get that process going, so then we don't have to worry about, somebody bumping the bones and breaking them as they go past.
Well, the problem is the Magic Academy seems to be a little bit of under foreign influence from what I'm picking up, and is more of an issue. If we can solve that, maybe we can, once they reshuffle back up, we can look into that. But yeah, so that's kind of it's there, we can work around, hopefully down the line, something we can look into, or if we want to try to extract ourselves, get the instructions.
Didn't we talk to like Giant Corner? I feel like that would be relevant.
There's a specific
removal
method to remove ancient dragon bones, because it is
Corner would understand, I would assume.
Similar, but there's more to it than that, I think. Because of how old they are and what they are, a typical coroner is doing.
More of an archaeological
there's more-
department.
Well, is there no archaeological society that is apart from the academy?
They might be part of the academy. It's more than likely connected in some way, shape,
Yeah,
or
it
form.
is specifically the academy that deals with the remains of ancient dragons and their movement.
That's a pain, right?
So we figure out some of the academy.
Up to you. If you want to be part of the
and then
conversation.
but that's a later down the line thing. I said my piece before I get sucked into this too much more. I'm going to take my leave.
Okay. Yes. So I did go back and look through some of this. I'm still going to have to go through a lot of it to like refresh myself. But there was a couple of things that we found. One was that bit with the void crystal with the hole in it.
The donut.
But there was also there was another strip of fabric we found that was very thin and had like parts of common writing on it, but it was at like a weird angle. We learned that if you wrap it around like the hilt of a weapon or something like that, it would like at the right
A staff, in particular. It was the cipher.
Okay.
I remember that, yeah.
And speaking it out would activate or would open a grimoire that we found in there as well. This grimoire was like Elk had a lot of his journals were on like a lot of different topics. But he also had good you made it.
Sorry.
You were literally just in time for the information I was about to give.
Ooh,
so
what now?
there was again this voice activated journal of lectors. We got the cipher. We deciphered the password. We said it. We opened it. All of Lecter's journals had specific topics in mind of like different bits of research and things like that. But they also had a lot of references to other works and things, but weren't like, you know, as open. This one was sort of like, from what I'm remembering, it was, again, I'm trying to remember what was described, but we got good important stuff here. It was like, these are all the works of all of these different people that I'm referencing for my specific work here, was essentially what it was. And the specific work was entropy, thermodynamics, and mana dynamics. So he had made note of 3 different authors, which I asked which had Amelia to get me these books, and I don't think she has, so I'm going to have to order them myself in some capacity. There was 3 authors. Sadi Bachelier, titled the first, or they were the first to stumble upon entropy as sort of a concept. This was about 200 years ago. I'm trying to read this and refresh myself a little bit, but what is it? The book was reflections on the motive power of lightning and on the machines fitted to develop that power, and other little bits. But he had very specific views on entropy and its effect on mana dynamics. The function of magic of you cast magic, but when it dissipates, what happens to it? He was the first to sort of theorize on that.
You don't go away.
First to theorize that was written down.
Specifically on the thermodynamics and mana dynamics part. So, oh my god, why is this here? Sadi's book
magic into
laid
math.
out a method for quantifying the loss of mana and thus power while traveling long-range devices. He sought to that is sort of how he stumbled into entropy, is the loss of mana there. This Rudolf Crassus rediscovered this book and came to a theory of mana dynamics in this way. He studied it a lot. There's a whole fucking thing here. the last and most important part of this is a Professor Lecter, is the third name here, combining spiritology, math, and mana dynamics. This Lecter, which we have sort of confirmed to be Baron Lecter, but I need to go back into some of that proof and send that over to all of you. He took these theories and began to build a framework for entropy as a scientific theory, and mana preservation. Mana never truly disappears, but transfers elsewhere. Again, mana dynamics sort of thing. He suggests in his writing that mana and energy moves between the planes. When it's used here, it moves back to where it belongs, but in a sort of cool down and then, whatever. He actually was proving this theory through spirit summoning. The repeated summoning of a spirit weakens it, and studying where that mana goes.
I wonder if that's why they've been summoning so many spirits recently.
And so repeatedly, certainly. But one specific quote from this Professor Lecter that stood out, and he'd written down specifically, was...
Shit goes hard.
It does go hard, it's crazy. Consider the petty thrill of moving armies, of etching your name into the dust of history. 100,000 souls die for a moment's glory that will itself be buried in archives. But to sit alone with simple tools, and I'm not even done, but to sit alone with simple tools and uncover a truth so pure and terrible, that is true power. To find the silent law that will outlive every empire, that will still be there when the last historian's parchment crumbles to ash, that is not building a foundation. That is discovering a crack in the world and knowing how to widen it.
Okay, Ozymandias.
Damn.
But then Elk specifically, and the rest of it was, he was describing each of these. It's clear that he was trying to study specifically, understand the works of this, and from what we could decipher of his experiments and what he had written in the rest of the book, his work seemed to be focused on these other planes where mana would go to be recycled, and the concept of entropy overall. But there is suspicion there's a lot here, and me trying to summarize it is hell. But to tie this into other theories, and especially into the Void Herald stuff, one piece of sort of theory crafting that we've done is that this entropy plane is sort of in line with what the Void Heralds are looking into, but sort of also in line with some of the anathema business. We don't really know which direction it's going. It could be either or.
From what I've heard, it's less anathema, more the void, and this is from
That is
Tel.
what I suspect. This was back when we did not know as much about anathema. I know more now because of conversations with Tel.
Yes.
But it is more in line with the void. It is more in line with something.
They
The
also
thing
coincide with their MO because they're trying to open some kind of portal or rift through the sacrificing
which
or whatever.
might
of our
mean the
magic
Void
users.
Heralds have ties to Lecter, or at least his theories were
It wouldn't be an impossibility,
which could also
considering his
mean
connections.
ties to Elk, ties to Lecter, which also could mean it's either he has ties to it or his work inspired it.
They are very similar.
I'll add the other.
I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know who came first, Lecter or the Heralds.
Shut.
Hello?
That is so stupid. Oh God.
I mean, it's true though. Who inspired who?
Yeah, no, it's a
It's a
good
very
point.
good question.
The Herald's gate is very different from
We're doing
Lecter's.
the information part.
I
of
guess
the,
it depends
the
on
meeting,
who's more formally organized
we're,
first.
But they both take
So,
the unwilling
thing that
souls of
I-
another to fuel it.
Yeah.
the thing I'd like to point out here is as far as we know, Professor Lecter, or Baron Lecter himself, is Elfin. He's been around for a while doing this kind of work. The specific quote that I just read off was from 1971, so 30 years ago.
I believe that there was a book cited with him being a contributor back in the 1800s.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I believe
yes,
one,
he's
yeah,
been the
one
researcher
of them was
for
200
fucking
or
ever.
more years old. That was reference that Elk used.
Yes, I do know. Yes, so in another bit of notes from Elk/Baron Lecter stuff, Elven explorer named Baron Lecter was trying to learn more about the Cult of Day. It's talking about specifically stuff with Elk here, so it's not as much in reference to Lecter's specific MOs and things, but Lecter did seek out the Cult of Day and learned quite a lot about them, including their devotion, finding their dead god in the afterlife and bringing them here. And
As one does.
he hired a band of mercenaries and essentially killed and tortured their way through the Cult of Day, or to the Cult of Day. Detailed notes of torture that he used on these people. Lecter details how the Cult of Day believed they found a way to open a Terran reality and reach into the endless void to extract out the dead. His notes here reference notes on the planes and research conducted in Suna and Aaron regarding planar research. Lecter surmises that the cultists had actually discovered the means to repeat a connection to the same plane over and over, something researchers in Suna and Aaron had thought to be impossible. Lecter compares these rituals used by the researcher of planes Lilac Emrissa of Suna to access alternate planes and the Cult of Day's rituals to access this endless void. Key difference is that the research done in Suna and Aaron hold on, let me read this. Key difference is that the research done in Suna and Aaron, those researchers could reliably access other planes, but it would be a different plane time, making travel between the planes essentially pointless, as it was never possible to stabilize.
Right.
But
Issue with the cube that we
the
had
ones
for a
the
while.
Cult of Day, yeah. Lecter's notes are detailed enough that it appears the Necromancer had decided to repeat the Cult of Day's rituals. Necromancer was hopeful that Lecter was incorrect and that this endless void was indeed the afterlife. He repeated the experiment over and over, creating countless tears in reality and pulling through entities. These entities he put into golems, etc., etc.
Is that where it mentions how the anathema become the lizard-like forms at the part?
So
I was in there
that's
somewhere.
specifically referring to the golems, and then from this he came
Right.
to understand how to trap an entity and essence within the bodies of people. Was always disappointed with the results of these entities and concluded that they were not the souls of the dead, but something else entirely, something native to this endless void. The resulting creatures were pure instinct hunter-killers with weak enough wills that they could be easily put under the Necromancer's command. The infusing of these lesser formless creatures caused rapid transformation into the more monstrous forms. He references other sets of notes that are not contained within this volume, however much of his work appears to be based on the work of Baron Lecter. This appears to have taken the Necromancer's research in a different direction, and he abandoned his attempts to access the Endless Void and concludes that there's no afterlife. His new research began as a focus of using these bodies as vessels. He renewed his research on marks and taking the minds of others, and then that seems to be where his interest in the Wardens start, his search for strong bodies that he could claim. He concludes his volume talking about a new area of research as the basis for a new volume, being Leafside. But this was the 19th volume, I believe, of his research here.
Right?
There was supposed to be a 20th, but it was never completed. Or
Right,
maybe it
yeah.
was, we don't actually know. Sorry, there's so much.
Yeah,
There's so
there
much.
really is.
So
Okay.
the lizard anathema
It is our job.
put into people,
if
but
we get into
transformed.
if we get into elk stuff, it's like a specific wedge of research that I've gotten into due to all the stuff with the caves, the stuff with the chimera. There was a lot of things that we needed to like. His ties into the anathema, some bits of the chimera because of what he was able to sort of do with souls and moving these entities into bodies and all that shit we were looking into. And then also, yes, now, you know, the Cult of Day being able to access this endless void, if the void is the plane where anathema come from, I don't know. It's a whole fucking shit show, man. There's so much here. I'll send this all over to you guys for you to read.
Thank you.
Cause yeah, if I info dump all of this,
we'll be here.
for
We'll be here
days.
even longer. So
I mean,
No, I-
I'll bring in a
points-
bit more as well. I've got
Unrelated
two
to all of this, though.
left that are both small.
I do have
We're
one
going
addition.
through topics by topics.
yeah, we're going through
let's go
topics.
through
So
them.
go
Sure.
ahead.
Does anybody know what the hell this sea witch is about? That's on the poster. It's like it's been on the news for like months and months. And it's like, oh, there's a sea witch out there, but anybody know anything
No
about
fucking
that?
clue.
If
No.
it was, I think
Great.
it's a situation that was resolved. I know that we did have an individual that popped up that seemed to be more maybe fitting the description, but I don't think they were a threat or a problem. Not that I'm aware of, at least.
I think it had to do with that big shark man that was in town for a while, but meh.
Right.
I don't think we've noticed or been informed of anything.
What is his
Bulky-
name?
Chum.
Chum.
I almost called him Chud. Sorry, I could not remember his name.
I feel like he would have appreciated that. I feel like.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But yes, don't know
No,
about
I was
that.
close.
You're so
I almost got there.
But I'm not sure. We have to keep it long story short. But we'll
Fair
be
enough.
willing to keep an eye out if anything else pops up. Or
And then the last point that I have here is Lamplit Library, my old crew that I hung
So,
around with.
Before we delve into that topic, if you don't mind, one last thing about the heralds before we move on. Ayla and I looked into the cloth and the
Aye.
stone that was found. The void shard of what it was supposed to be does seem to be slightly different from normal shards, and the core of what it was supposed to be was removed, so it's more just the shell left over. But the more important part is that we had found that the cloth that it was wrapped in had unique properties that was similar to the sacrificial outfit that Ayla first escaped from them in. That apparently both of those were woven with not just fabric, but also sentient beings' hair. Ayla's outfit was woven from her own hair.
ooh.
And apparently,
Would it be possible to figure out whose hair that cloth was
I
made?
guess
it would be worth a try if we can.
Safe. I don't have hair. They can't weave anything from me.
They'll make
I
a
don't
scarf
know.
out of mine.
But
Compared to anything, I suppose. How you do that, I have no fucking idea.
you could try asking the
board.
the whatchamacallit, the clothes maker people.
Oh yeah, could say.
That's
yeah,
where
you
we
might know.
first talked to them about this. Yes, the tailors.
Talk to Arya.
Oh yeah, that would
But
be the best.
it was found that these types of cloth that are woven with hair seem to help channel and focus mana a bit. And in the case of the shard that was wrapped up, it seemed to sort of cut off its influence from being exuded.
Interesting.
So like a null magic kind of mantle thing?
I guess some means of trapping the influence of the void going out, as I believe if you hold the almond-shaped shard with a hole in it, that you feel a sort of void. You feel a nothingness as you touch it, but if it's wrapped in the cloth, you don't feel that.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the Void Heralds are terrifying. Also, don't forget, only Ayla was able to see that one custodian.
Yes.
So there could be one in this room right now, and we'd have no idea.
Fuck you, bitch.
And if it wasn't here, the person who could see it could not say that they could see it.
Yes. At least until after they've left.
But I want to make sure that they know that I'm saying hi to them.
It's almost like a story called like a tale I heard about the group that used to exist called the FBI. Just kind of watching.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, it's a library. Last I heard, they were making their way towards us from Ardmore, and they went missing. That's a treasure trove, effectively, of knowledge. The libraries, and what we did was we rented out and tracked down ancient texts, ancient odd books, basically. So there's a lot of things in this town that we are trying to learn about that we just don't have the information on, and finding them might help.
I did not know that. I will pen a letter tonight and have it sent out before I leave. Requesting for us to. Is that the semaphore tower? I swear to God.
Speaking of the
It is the semaphore tower, which unfortunately means that I have to go.
To you, it does not sound like it's
Did we address
like
everything
a
that we needed to
Almost sounds like
address?
it's moving rapidly.
The government or anything else that's residue of this conversation that needs to be moved to.
You might need to go check on the semaphore tower. It's not a usual pattern. Probably someone messing with it.
This at least helped
Probably
you
one of the
tonight.
flyers.
Was this good? Was this good?
Yeah, no, this is good. It's. I mean, it's been great to be able to fill you guys in and then get some information myself. But you know, we need to be able to spread that out wider to the people who want to be involved.
To do this. Yes,
Great.
we'll find means to do this. And thank you for addressing this.
I will try to be around more, but I do also try to get I chase down as much information as I can about any of these. So if there's ever any questions, I can answer or find someone who can. Typically.
Right. I gotta
Go do your
check
job.
on the
Thank you, bud.
semaphore tower. Yep. It's Amelia's job also.
Did you have something, Penelope, or are you just in here to listen in?
Yes, for you too, actually, with the intelligence matter.
I'm gonna have
Less information, more action. Should be short, so.
I'm just kidding.
Done here in a bit. So, you know this bailiff that was been giving specifically EAC trouble, but the rest of us?
Yes.
They're putting together a petition, from the sounds of it, to try and go to the Queen to pretty much effectively ban all trade with Lindinians, which is a bit weird. They're trying to of course, hit us in the combat world as well, with the whole association of EAC.
Can I be honest? Can I just
we might be on the same page.
It's rough.
We need to stop playing nice with these people. Use the information
Which is exactly why I came here just now, which is to say, use the information and spread it. I would assume you two are better in this affair.
Yep. I've been leaving this in her court.
Yes.
I
Smear,
gave it to
not
you guys
blackmail.
because that's fine if you want to smear it. I gave it to you guys to use as you wish. Use it.
Yes. Can I entrust this matter of spreading the information to parties that would be the most interested and relevant? I can try on my own. It just comes off as a little bit more direct. If it comes directly from members of the EAC, it's
a bit biased. Yeah.
I can start.
Truth be told, I just simply don't know where to start. I can look, but I've already got like. I got a lot of letters today, so I got a lot of matters. So if I can delegate at least one thing,
we've got our ways.
I'll start working on it. I'll make sure that it spreads pretty evenly and not from just one source, so it seems to hit all at once, so that it can be traced back to us. But yes, I'll use it. This is what I was going to tell you earlier. I just think we should use it, and now I get to go do so.
Yes,
Cool.
I'm grown a bit tired. And in terms of it backfiring or whatever, we still also have other measures in place. Obviously, the Baron came in and had a pretty cordial meeting with us, and this is also the other bit of information that's been very, very new to me and moving quite fast, which is that the Aline Islands, there is a trade post being established there, or already even established by the EAC. So you might be hearing that from some of the sailors, some of the other people that are about. I will be
Slight
having
updates, the Leviathan thing's back.
Yay! God.
Hit it with
I'm
rocks.
looking for Ava. I think she's aware, but
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it.
I just hold off. Let's talk with Ava first before anything.
I can grab my rifle that pierces through armor. I'm pretty sure it would go through that.
We also have plenty of cannons as well. But if we can, discouraging it, trying to get it bored so it goes somewhere else is the best course of action. But we'll see. If it starts attacking, then obviously we're going to defend everything. So yes, smear, not blackmail. I will actually have a meeting about this probably tomorrow, something short. I just didn't want to do it today with an emergency meeting with everything that's going on about explaining more what's going on with the EAC. So sorry, there'll be another meeting for information
No,
stuff
it makes
next
sense. I'll start workshopping something so I have something to talk about when we have the meeting. And have an
It
actual
also gives me time to actually read through my letters proper. Because, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get out there.
I'm probably not gonna be around much longer for today. It depends.
You hold for a sec.
I'm just going
Okay.
to go deal with this.
I need the cannons,
Take
man,
care of
immediately.
yourself.
The creature's outside.
I'll be around. We'll get out of the cave here in a bit.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh, there's Miss Ava.
I'm stealing your light. Bye.
No. That's ours.
No, don't.
The creature's outside.
Oh,
I need.
man.
Do you want me to get my my rifle that goes through armor? Oh.
Okay, never mind.
We'll deal with it. I need to talk to you.
Yes.
Is that what you were going to?
Yes.
Okay, I'll talk to you after this. Let me go get my rifle. I'll be fast.
No, it's okay. I know we waited that whole time just for that to come in and hit us right in the. Ooh, I heard that. Thank you. I informed. I didn't say everything. I did inform her that you needed to talk, though.
Yes. I figure that should be a meeting at some point.
I can't wait to go in and grab my gun and come out and see that it's nighttime and the thing is actively attacking us and I get to sit there and shoot it. Need to go grab my guns. Stay safe, Mr. Sterling. I'll be right back. I
You
have
as
to
well.
Put a face on for the town and shoot at a big fish.
Oh, and it's raining.
Say if you don't get the fuck off my porch, I'll throw rocks at you.
There it is.
Damn, they really fucking pissed off that fish.
Hit it with hammers, big hammers.
How'd they piss off the fish?
Oh
I
dear.
don't know, hit it with hammers, big ones.
No,
Oh,
I'm
it's so
sorry.
pretty, though.
If they piss off the fucking fish, why are
You
they
mean like
shooting
that?
at it to make it more angry? Are you for
Oh,
real? I would get rid
whoa.
of it.
Well, you know what's
See?
fair?
See?
Last time we didn't do anything and it still destroyed our fucking dock. So
Well,
at
maybe
this
we
point I
did
don't
something
get,
in
is
its
it flying?
fish language. Oh shit, it is.
They can. It can.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, my god. I'm
man.
ready to go
We're on the
shower.
land.
I am very fucking high on drugs.
Maybe I just get in there.
Darn.
I don't fancy my ability to swim. I float too much.
Ayla? Knock knock.
Well, is there a big sleeping potion we can throw out there and put in the water? And then we lose it
I
and
don't
just
think
sleep?
so. You just have to let it go, I think, but they're shooting it.
Hmm.
It's gonna stay. What have you been
To
doing?
run over there and tell that.
You could, but I have a feeling they're gonna keep attacking. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Going up. actually attacking, or is it just?
Yeah, it's dog. I think someone in the tower made it mad, and someone in the tower made it mad, and then it started shooting at the tower. And now I have no idea. I don't know how either.
Amaris, I got a gun. Hey, do you know if I can get onto the
Oh,
wall from?
okay, right.
Not right. This is kind of sad. It's like watching you get murdered. Or is there another way out? This could happen to you.
The other side over there.
Oh my
Careful, it's a
God.
duck.
She's not a giant
Mouths.
She's just
People
as
are against
chaotic.
mouths, big mouths.
What the hell was that fucking story back there, by the way?
Very blue.
You said we were making out or something?
Yeah, we were making out,
Gotta be
so
careful.
like nobody could see where you
It's
were.
pretty much like
I was with you.
very, very fish-like, but not in the sense of the.
Oh dear, oh dear. I think real quick, I'm gonna run to the restroom here. I imagine they'll be fighting the creature for a bit, so we'll see how that turns out. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Right.
Okay, that's not a bad thing.
picking up, it seems like. Watch.
Whoa! Oh my god, you're
See?
so sick!
Cool. I
I'm
know.
sick as fuck. Do you see that shit? You see that shit?
Oh shit.
Aballister.
It's flying over us. Just go off to the side.
Do we have a pot of oil I can throw into its mouth? The oil will not be extinguished by the rain. It'll be spread.
Thing shows up twice and Ayla misses it both times.
Listen, man, when
I
a
said it
cockroach starts
glides.
flying, I'm gonna fucking start screaming.
Is that fucking cockroach is prettier than you fucking...
I can't help but notice the chaos.
Otto, I need a bottle of oil to throw into its mouth and ignite it. It will not be extinguished by the fire if it is on oil.
You have a chemical fire.
How dare you?
What is this? I need to tell you.
It's basically what you need it to be. It's oil.
Okay. Do you have like anything that can patch a wound, and you'll see that like on her shoulder, it's like blue is just kind of going down.
Who? Do you need a health potion?
Doing that at your own risk.
No. No. Fucking.
What? It shoots lasers.
This fucking thing.
Pressurized water.
How fascinating!
Why are you semi-transparent?
People doing nothing. I mean, I could make a bomb. Like a
cool.
really big one.
Just grab a fucking crystal and smash it.
No, there's more. There's something. There's more meticulous things that.
We're the only ones that can.
I don't think meticulous works in this scenario.
Do you think I should help?
I mean, it depends on it. I mean, yes, if you think you care about the town.
All the people I do care about can handle themselves in this situation and aren't stupid enough to sacrifice themselves. And all the people that I also care about aren't relevant and are away from this situation. So, to be completely honest, why am I partially invisible?
I was about to say, like, why are you semi-transparent?
Oh, I'm just, facing out of existence. There's a difference,
Did you do something?
No. Either way. I helped.
I would have laughed if that hit like Hazuki or something.
Kind of hoping it was.
Here, take my bullet.
Here, take my bullet. You can take it
Catch.
out of your forearm and use it.
Okay.
We can figure it out.
What if I put this mana crystal
Go to
inside?
Jade.
No.
And they're bleeding and they shoulder for some reason.
It'll die.
Do you also not like rain?
By shooting cannons at it.
No, I don't mind. I'm not scared of water.
We're not
Right.
killer. We're non-lethally.
Yes. I'm scared of something completely different.
Things in the water? Darkness?
In a way, I'm not scared of
Suffocating?
that. Nor am I scared of the darkness. Suffocating, you're closer. You're closer.
Drowning?
You're scared of being drowned in the water by a giant sea creature.
Not by a giant sea creature. No, a lot of my animosity towards the ocean and the sea and any body of water is when it surpasses my knees, and the.
So you don't take baths.
We'd like a little
I love hearing that every single time when I'm trying to tell something about my past, and you know what?
Please keep going. Please keep going.
I genuinely don't care anymore.
Well, I do. I was listening.
Well, you were listening.
Please do not fire the cannon.
Okay.
How
So
rude.
either.
Unless it's like right in front of
Yes,
us.
yes. Either way. Either way. Do I make a bomb? Do I do something about this? Do I care?
Probably not. The success rate of killing it, as I have found out from the Veil, is low. There's only been one group that has done so.
How'd they do it?
Written history.
Oh shit, the big fish. Run.
I'm
Okay,
not
so it's
very
something
sure.
that we can't
They're an
actually do
isolated
anything towards.
island. We can drive it off. That's usually how these encounters go. But I don't
Seems
know
to
if
be
these three
somewhat
cannons and
working.
these magic can do so. Or do you have anything else sitting around, Otto? He's already gone.
Yeah.
There's only been one group of people in Suna, an island of
Why are you wearing a mask, by the way?
Right.
monster hunters.
Does
I
make
guess.
sense.
They were so.
Did the cannons get
That's
smaller?
the only people. Those are the. Well, we only have one cannon, and the large one is over there. Those are the
Right.
smaller ones commissioned by
We probably should be using that one.
Elizabeth.
outside, I can.
I think they are. I'm pretty sure they're over
If it's being lured by.
You think upstairs would have
This is a bad place to stand.
Go stand in front of it.
100%.
Sure they
If it's
will.
being
There it is.
lured. If it's being lured by boats and stuff, why don't we send a boat out with like dynamite in it and then blow it up when it gets close?
I think it's fine. You hit it.
Fired. Too high.
Is this an endangered species?
It's very rare.
We're gonna get fined by the rangers.
there. Oh, yeah, the cannon's still firing. It's over there. You can see the smoke cloud.
Good. Is it just bouncing off the hide, or is it actually going in?
Extremely rare.
It's probably pissing it off. Hopefully it pisses off to the point it just leaves.
Well, something
That's not
has to
where
be
this stops.
sharp
This
enough
is
to
not getting
pierce it.
food. I mean, it's probably piercing, but not very far.
We focus on
That still makes it bleed.
They just use this place as an annoyance or a rival, which both is probably the case at this point since it's being assaulted. I don't think we'll be killing it. If we do, that is a miracle in itself. A lot of things to sell. It's beached. Why is it beached?
It's fucking beached. Those are strictly solitary creatures. They do not travel hunt or gather.
Without drowning, I hear the opportunity. Nope, never mind. There we go.
Wasn't Kanta the one that was like, if anyone hurts the beast, I'll be mad at them?
Oh, well. That's horrifying when you see it like that because the.
I was going to say.
They wiped out that entire area. That looks so horrifying.
There's a solid square of just missing space.
I have to put the grave back there. That's probably gone by now.
Oh, as soon as somebody died, I'm gonna go check on any injured.
This
there's
one's
still
loaded.
balls.
I wasn't operating that one, so I'm not sure if it is. I think it might be. I'm waiting for it to come over to this window to shoot.
If only Ayla could see this. Imagine the look on her face.
I don't want to hit the boat.
I see it behind the
Staying safe, I hope.
Alright.
Did it hit you?
I had to take over.
Oh. Did you take a hit from its water?
Not sure if it's too far out. Kept seeing the rain.
Fucking sucks.
Maybe you should sit down for a moment. Do you need a potion?
That is Kai. He's right there. Too high.
No,
It's
but the way
Ignis.
he's talking is not Kai.
Damn. Just in position.
Kai's gone right now.
Oh, is it?
God damn it.
Oh,
Kai could
that
help us
bitch.
fly.
Old Leviathan.
Do you need a potion, Ignis?
I need to stop seeing so many people. It's a shame.
Do you have one nice pockets around?
One of each.
You're a part of the guards, right?
Not anymore.
Oh yeah.
Why can't Ignis do it?
That's what I'm gonna do.
What do you need a guard for?
Can we throw you into its mouth and you explode in it?
Cleaning.
I think he's about to do that.
Explode in its mouth!
Yeah.
Yeah, get him, boy!
Where'd he go?
We'll back you up.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm in proper show. Guys, I'll be real.
Eva, I need you for a moment.
Have you tried fishing the flag? Like throwing a fishing
Yes.
rod at it?
The first thing we
This is
did,
serious.
And how did that go?
the hook got stuck in the sail, and then the fishing line was dangling.
And you didn't implore the help of anyone that could fly?
What do you need?
No, every single person I tried to get the fly was like, no, don't go, we can't do it.
Don't you have some in the Adventurers Guild?
A bunch of harpy. Ooh, is it dead?
Huh?
Is it dead? I saw it like nose.
I don't know, they're arguing though.
Kidding.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
He looks
get my life in it by the broken brain.
On guard, Fifth.
This is chaos.
Guard Leviathan.
If you need to go for it.
No, this town is not lit enough for
Lure it out with a
emergency
fucking boat,
situation.
because it'll probably follow the boat.
You're a reasonably proficient wizard, right?
He's a great
I
wizard.
wouldn't say that exactly.
Grand. Come, we're making a bomb.
I don't know how to make a bomb. My thing is
You know how to make a bomb?
Onto the barrel. Hang out the fuse.
Was working on getting gunpowder or powder or something. I don't know.
It will wash away and get wet. Wet
He
gunpowder
has a
does not
plan
ignite.
for something runic. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but
Near the dock again.
more oil.
That's a gun. Well, there's the cannon. Who made those?
Alright, shifting.
Ooh. You guys good?
Oh, that one got my
Let me
stomach.
turn this.
Oh. Oh. God, it's like getting hung.
Whoa.
What's the point of the umbrella now? Are you okay? I see
Try to
that-
concentrate fire when its mouth is open.
Alright, well,
Well, this should certainly make some news.
And what?
Hopefully Blake's house doesn't get demolished. It certainly can take a beating. Good grief. Kai's going to have to be in bed for days after this.
I can't find my boss. I was looking for
I think he might have gone inside.
I'm trying to leave. Where is he?
Maybe you should sit down for a moment. You've certainly put in your fair share. Don't overexert yourself.
Annoying.
Indeed. Do you know if Blake's house caught any of the shots?
I'm not sure. It's harder to tell what's been damaged and what hasn't. There's just so
Hopefully
much
it
going
missed.
on. I hope so. We just, yeah, I hope so.
Certainly an unexpected event for the
You're
evening.
the pyromaniac. You should go find Otto and help him, whatever the situation is. Whatever he's trying to concoct.
I think he's over in the armory, but how much of a craftsman are you, Ignis?
I just burn things.
Figured as much.
Oh, it's the spirit. Yeah. I guess you can help with the fuses.
Unless it's already left by now.
One of its eyes got blown up by my fireballs, so it's in pain now.
Don't waste ammunition unless you actually have to use it. Right now, we're currently in the middle of a siege.
That ought to at least give the thing some warning. Hopefully that was enough to dissuade it permanently.
His face, half of it falls off.
I think you should take a rest.
How do you think I'm doing?
Right.
It was already man exhausted later
We need to
in the day.
something to put on the back of this thing. Is it touched like a motherfucker? Also, you'll notice this is the special rifle.
Oh. You want some cushioning? I
Well,
can do
hopefully if you're
eventually,
low
you will see that, like, the
on mana
solid
reserves,
blue,
Ayla might
like,
be able to
shirt
assist
is
later.
blue, which you can assume is blood.
The rest of his face falls off, and it was just two lights of ember for eyes.
shoulder pad.
That would be nice. It works.
Right. I think you might have overexerted just a little bit.
But the smaller cannons seem to damage
Well,
about as much as this.
his
thing
fingers
does,
are bone.
which is crazy
I think
for something
so.
small. That hurts like a motherfucker. So, yeah, that's something for later. You know, also while we're talking guns, any update on the two of the orb?
I've been actively working on them.
Cool.
It's gonna take a bit, unfortunately.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to see.
They're my main project at the moment.
Pops shoulder back in place. There you go.
Right. Do you think a second potion would be too much for you?
I'll regulate it.
Did it leave?
He doesn't drink, it just goes into the darkness.
Right. All things considered, the response time was pretty quick.
I knew Kyle did not want to miss the fun.
He certainly didn't.
He was there for a good half, and then we got smacked and hit against the wall, so I took over.
I appreciate you helping him not drown.
Needed for now.
I'm not the only one in this body.
Everyone tend to wounded. Check to see who's injured.
Oh, okay.
Unassessed
I don't think
damages.
medical can help with this.
Unless there's someone else that can dump mana into you. I think Lily can do that, right?
Who's that one again?
The small one doesn't talk.
Oh, the one with the script all over their body.
Yes, that one.
A giant bomb. Is it gone?
Yes, it's gone.
Yes.
You made a big ass bomb? What do you mean it's gone? Bring it back? No.
I think it left.
It's beautiful.
It sailed over the right side of the coast and haven't come back
I'm
since.
pretty sure this could destroy like a few buildings in this town.
You could chase after it.
You could light it and throw it on the water if you wish, just so it doesn't do anything else. If you really want to use it, I'll shock put it over, but I need to make sure it's not sticking around for now, I guess.
And I thought I like destroying things.
Go take a nap now. Playing her.
Sometimes you just need a bit of advanced and intelligence to put extra effort into blowing things up.
Oh shit, I get it out of here.
After 1,000 years, you mortals are still the same. Only innovation you ever make is for violence.
Well, you say that, but have you changed much over 1,000 years? You seem to be still quite the pyromaniac.
It's in my nature, dear Sterling.
And it's in ours too. What a day.
Come on.
Doing all right, Lens?
Let's sit you down.
I'll be fine. Just need to take care of this real quick.
Yep. Okay.
Which wing?
Anything else aside from the wing?
Right wing. No, just wet.
Okay, nope, I see. Do we have a moment to do the thing?
You mean the conversation? Aren't you bleeding out?
Oh god.
No, just bruised. Wait, what?
Oh, not bleeding out, but I am bleeding. No, I'm good. That's fine.
I have some healing potions on me.
No, I already drank one. I don't know if I can drink more than one. It's like...
I'd like to try to help tend to some of the others here that might need it. Do you need me, or is this something that...
No.
Going to be...
This is more pressing for the evening, so we can always talk tomorrow.
I won't be here.
Oh, I see. Well,
got a
after you're
letter from
patched
my
up
mother.
then...
Super long story short, I'm either going to be gone for 2 days or possibly up to a month or longer. So... Please tell me that's us sending a message. So, yeah. Sorry.
Then we probably should have that discussion then, yes.
Let's get it done. I can go to medical soon. It's not bad.
Okay, look, if you guys want to at least start, I need to go through and make sure that people are okay.
Yes,
I'll
go ahead.
See about catching up.
Yeah, you go do that, you go to medical, and then come back to me when you're both done.
Sure, I can do it now. You know, get it done now.
Are we dying? Was that an earthquake? What was happening?
Leviathan.
Yeah.
Hi, Agnes.
Hello.
If you don't mind, he's a bit low on mana reserves.
Alright.
His face is gone. It's just two burning coals for eyes.
Why you do these things?
Guess who has a giant bomb and who's
He
getting
went out
most
there
of a
while he was
nose
already
at fire
exhausted.
magic.
She's going to.
I saved his ass.
She has one of her knights
Men.
on her.
When he got hit over against the wall.
One of her
Shake, 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 shake.
She's
Like this, like holds.
It's almost like caved in cracks.
All right.
A full-on break in the wing.
Okay.
The possibility.
And you're not affected by any of this?
Proper sword.
I know how to fix that.
It's like a bitch.
Okay. Uh-huh.
It could be all the wealth in the world.
Excuse me, excuse me. Alright.
Yeah, I've never worked with exoskeletons. I don't know how to.
It could be reverse psychology.
You're
It
fine,
could
you
be
use
like
the
nobody
fleshy
would
things.
think anything's in here, so we leave it.
Maybe her magic might be able to help.
That's fine anyway.
They were mid-delivery and got sieged, and they're like, oh fuck.
Like I was mid-arrest.
Check another position. I'm sure they forgot about it.
Definitely speak with her or Elamir.
Yeah, you look a little better.
Are you still hanging around? Why?
I don't know what it is, but I'm exhausted today, chat. I apologize. I feel so low energy.
I'm gonna kill the day.
We'll just pump him back in.
I think I'm gonna
If you're in charge, can you like not use your
save all my energy to try and get that conversation done, and then we'll see from there.
That's you're gonna make yourself sick on that.
You any of those? Others looking for you?
I mean, when Kai comes back, he's gonna feel like shit.
Dirt and
I'm
dark.
alright.
All right.
Dark
Excuse
dirt.
me.
Nah, fucking egg.
Where is he?
fucking-
What are you looking at?
Were you about to call Ignis Ipsum?
Just taking some notes.
Ipsum Ignis and Ignis Ifrit.
Everything all right?
Well, I was too scared to leave the house. I feel like every time I went to open the door, I was like falling on my rear. It was shaking so much.
He got knocked out.
Probably for the best, I suppose. Shooting beams of water all over the place, hitting people.
He'll be alright.
What are you looking for?
But he heals it. That's like the whole thing.
I saw your drawing of it. They killed it?
No, they just drove it off.
It's just a sample of Kai, though.
Just trying to dissuade it from making this at hunting grounds or whatever they call it.
Apart from magic.
Anyone needs additional healing, come to the
That's actually a good question.
Is there even anything for it to really hunt?
Take some blood while he's bleeding.
I don't know.
Can I have some of your blood? Hold on.
Get the bomb in your hand.
Yeah, bleed into this leaf.
Could be if you want.
Yeah, slight development. I have blood pooling on my stomach, so
Push. Out.
Did someone just get told to bleed into a sleeve?
What?
I think it'll bleed into a leaf.
Okay.
Put it into a flask, actually.
This time.
I can take it in the armory now. I can unlock it.
Cheers all around. What's good?
It's been a while.
No, it ran away.
Has been.
Goodness me.
It's very wounded though, but
No, I'm still seeing. No, it's actually.
Feels good to sit down.
You have like 3 to 5 seconds to throw it. Okay, well, I've decided to rely on another ability.
I always know the deals on the table.
I know it's quite accurate, but you're
If
probably
I
not every
ever
single person
sit in
that
here,
has
you
ever
know.
existed in any way, shape, or form is
I
prone to
know.
failure. This
Just say, if you're ever very bored, can make your life exciting.
if you miss, it's gone forever.
I just saw something shot the
Where's
gun
Lex?
that way.
Where's that little man?
medical.
Or I'm seeing shit. I don't know.
I need the dog. I need the dog to freeze Kai's blood.
You did good.
Who's the dog?
Wait, I'm not touching
The dog, the ice
Oh,
dog.
Varian? Let me freeze it.
You're not even. You're not even that affinity. You said you were dirt affinity.
Yeah.
Just very energized.
Feeling better.
Why is no one else on this? Why is no one?
My hand's still bone and put the sleeve down. I can see a femur.
The magic guy.
My wing is sore, but I have dislocated a wing.
Maybe you should have taken a rest the moment that you hit the wall.
Elamir did some healing on it, so I don't know if that means I should still cast Nick or not.
I
What
got
do you think?
bitch slapped by a Leviathan. I got pissed.
More doctor trained than I am.
Well, to be fair, Kai did. You just took over afterward.
And I was watching the whole time.
Fair.
This is our vessel.
I think we're allowed in there during an emergency.
How dare.
Interesting way to look at it.
I do have bruises.
If they don't have ice, you might be able to get
Feel something hindering me. What's this?
Algorithm clinic. Oh,
Hold on to this. I'm working.
Oh, the ice cave.
What is
It's
it?
the bracelet you made from the mana sucking stuff.
Yeah,
the metal.
He's just been wearing this.
okay. You should get your leg double checked.
It helps, but he has too much magic.
Properly.
Yep.
Right.
Cave diving.
Right now I need to be at 100%. Ah, that's better. I'm gonna let Kai feel this weird feeling. I need to focus on my task.
Very well.
Make sure he doesn't fall forward.
I've got him.
Flaming eyes dissipate.
I got you.
Oh, I feel like shit. Oh god. I'm gonna throw up. But I don't feel like I can. What the fuck? Oh god.
Deep breaths.
I was fighting. How did I get here?
Well, you got knocked into a wall and then Ignis took over.
Okay, I remember that part.
Elamir, you're smart.
He,
I shot a fireball at his eye. That's fun.
I did hear. He took this off.
Let's go to our office.
Keep it for now.
You sure you don't want it in your pocket?
I might start taking my mana through my pocket.
Fair.
Oh god, I feel queasy. Ugh.
Yeah, you want some water?
Yes, thanks. Oh god.
What a day.
Fire and wind against a large creature that controls water is not a good fighting partner.
Indeed.
I was up there, full magic, threw fireball at it, and then did that splash thing, and all my fire disappeared. My wind stayed.
That's lucky, at least.
I kicked it in the face, threw a fireball on his head, and then I lost control of my mana, and then I slid. I went back up, and then when I was over there, I got slapped into the wall. After my... Oh, I thought my elbow was... Not my elbow, my shoulder popped out. I guess
Ignis
that's fine now.
fixed it for you.
Oh. Oh, badly at that. Fuck.
Need a
Okay,
hand?
I'm just gonna let it... You feel like there's still some parts that it's not into place properly.
Oof. Right. Make a fist.
Okay.
And grab that arm. Just slowly lift up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Almost there.
Okay, that hurts. Did that? Oh, okay.
There you go.
God. Oh.
How's that?
A bit sore.
It will most likely be sore for the next few days.
Fuck.
You need to make sure to take it easy. Look at your fingers.
I can't turn on my eyes right now. I just touched. Oh.
Hello, Henry. Something wrong?
Many things.
Care to elaborate?
No. Not yet.
Well, that's concerning.
Oh, God.
Right.
Oh, that's who's now.
I'm guessing that your mana reserves are probably severely depleted, so it will most likely take a bit. Try to use as little as you can.
Feel hotter than usual, though.
Apparently, I almost just got shot at from the wall, so I'll see what happens next.
What? By who?
Oh.
I don't know. They're chasing whoever it was now.
What?
Somebody get trigger fingers? Oh, okay.
Interesting. But yes, I believe Ignis is working overtime.
That's probably why I feel hot.
Because not only did you take a severe hit on your own, and also use a bit of mana, but then after that, he got a bit trigger happy and flew up there and kept throwing fire. So both of you are pretty low right now.
We're probably gonna have bone fingers for a few days then.
I don't envy that.
It's gonna be weird to pick up stuff.
Well, I'm sure that Ayla can help speed up that a bit. She's got quite the reserve in her. I'm sure that can help speed things along.
Ruffles through jacket, pulls out a tool. Ding, 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 ding. That's a weird sound. Bone against metal.
Be careful.
Why?
Apparently somebody just tried to shoot at me and Midas off the wall, so I'm glad you're down from the tree.
Okay. Someone broke into the
Oh, you missed the whole town meeting, actually. We have one
What?
today.
Did you guys call being fucking sieged or something? Like, hey yo, I'm calling it now.
They
We're
just had a
Leviathan.
meeting and then we're talking about a bunch of stuff. But then I stopped listening when they started advertising for the council job that I spent weeks trying to get.
Oh, like any farmers in town that wanna be in a council seat?
Pretty much.
Why
I
don't you
just stopped
sign up,
listening after that.
Duncan?
Yeah,
Huh?
they said we're bringing more animals in.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You're alive.
How are you?
I just got pissed
I
off
am
when they were
well.
like,
I
"Oh, yeah, by
collected
the
some
way,
of your
we're also
blood without your
looking for
consent,
people
but I
on
am
this
not
council
collecting your
seat,
consent.
the
You
exact same
consent to me
council
having your
seat
blood.
I was advocating for weeks for.
Okay,
So, yeah.
that's fine.
What are you using it for?
Is it your blood?
Town property.
It was blood
but, like,
while
that was
Ignis was
after all
taking
my- I
control of
spent
your body. So is that
doing
your blood or
good
Ignis's
And you
blood?
could have spent a
Trying
little
to be-
longer when the
I
official
don't
things
know.
yourself, and you
Well,
would
no,
have been
because the
able to
council
apply.
I don't really
told me
tested what
tried
happened.
making meetings with them, and then
I
they
put
just
it in the
kept
freezer
fucking
for
me
now,
off, so fuck
aka the
them.
one in the cave.
Oh,
I
man.
even found a new way of farming, and then I was trying to show the council to be like,
Experiment
"Hey,
with
this
it
is
when
a
it's
viable way
brighter
of
out.
farming in the winter." And then they went,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I'm
yeah,
too
no,
tired.
we'll
I still have
meeting, it's
bone
fine," and
fingers.
then they
Cave
just pissed
farming?
off.
Okay, well, what's
Huh?
going on with that? I thought he was
Would
supposed
you
to
do
heal
cave
that.
farming?
No, so it's
We're
takes a
taking care
while.
of it. He's very low on mana
Discussion
reserves.
a little later. I will listen.
Sure.
I need to
Alright,
finish
yeah.
off this
Alright.
moving.
It feels like bone.
Oh, it
Bone.
feels like bone.
You want to see my arm bones? Puts his sleeve down, and you just see his little arm bone.
Oh, I stick my finger through the bones.
Is it gonna like snap like paper?
No, my bones.
I don't know. Your whole face does that. So yeah, who says your bones don't?
Hold on.
I'm honestly surprised you have
Is this
bones. I
necromancy?
just thought
What
you
the
were
fuck
kind
is
of
going
hollow.
on with you?
Hey, really, this dog.
I'm dead.
I thought you were
Yeah.
just more like a vase.
Is
like,
Morris
just
around?
You'll
has
see
an
the
outside.
cast on her like upper torso and arm.
You have a pulse?
No, fuck you.
Jade, I mean,
If you want to check it.
Right.
Yes.
Check your neck.
we
There's
may
a
have
pole.
we may have an unknown
When you
individual
touch the
here
neck,
that
you
may
feel
be able
something
to
crack
make
under your
themselves
finger
unseen.
pressure.
I know you
Don't
have the
worry,
ability
Kai,
to
we
be
can
able to see
fix
through
your
things. Be on the
pulse.
lookout.
I will.
Oh, Ava. I heard the tavern was broken into.
Tower was broken into.
Wait, what?
When?
We should have done that too.
That was
We should
such an
have broken-
opportune moment.
Right, the seed was such an
When
opportunity
did this
to
when
break
did
into
this
things.
happen?
Unsure. We can ask Esmeralda.
Did you
Why
get
do people
yourself
have all the good
tried?
ideas? God damn it.
Right.
Not as of yet, but I can go do that now.
Okay. Hopefully they're not.
When did you last see her?
Yes. I think she's in the
Don't worry.
clinic.
I think
Probably busy then.
we have the hands full at the moment with a bunch of other people who are a bit
Well,
more.
we can check up on things. I know Ayla's down there too.
Fell over, passed out.
Alright.
Do you need a shoulder to lean on?
Rules of Leafside once more in fucking action when I see that shit, because it's about to happen to me.
Tengu.
Because it's
You're
about
like
to
a
fucking
red
happen to me.
alert.
Do you need a shoulder to lean on?
You know how we went over to the
Not
wall
sure
and we
if it was
just
from
watched?
exhaustion.
Oh dear.
I actually shouldn't be using the shoulder at all, from what Glenn says.
Well, had...
Excuse me.
I don't think I've ever seen nasal painkillers before.
Just because I don't want any more movement. Because they could repuncture. They're healing, but they could, of course, repuncture. Because magical healing's not always 100%. And we don't want to do surgery. So, okay. Are you okay?
I didn't know they could take the jacket off. That's cool.
Blood's supposed to stay in the body. Quit spitting that up. You need that. Stop it.
Yeah. Here.
That's why internal bleeding's the best. I love that joke.
Scales and chunks from the beast.
joke.
Ooh. What?
Hemoglobin.
Oh, it's a great joke. Blood's supposed to stay in the body. That's why internal bleeding's the best.
Until it is actually internal bleeding.
No, I just said it. Blood's supposed to be in the body.
That's
Former head physician, by the way. I'm joking.
Hi!
I know.
Hello. Doing good.
How are you? Are you okay?
I'm pristine.
Are you fine?
Oh
Okay.
Careful with my middle name.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I think, the last one who saw it flee.
There's going to be a meeting here with Miss Jade and.
Hello,
Oh,
hello,
whoa.
hello.
Whoa, whoa, are you okay?
Hanson, fine, hold me.
What was that?
What's happening? I'm tripping. On things that aren't there. I'm tripping. I was tripping.
Could
That's
I have
fine.
one of those scales? I'm going to like use it as a disc.
Was there when it attacked, so I.
Oh, fuck it.
How big is each scale?
Lance, do you want to hand them? It's just.
Care to jump in?
I got a few more left,
You should
but
do that
I
thing
figured if we
where you
could figure
take
out
a
if
scale and then you put a piece of paper over it and you put the side of the pencil on the paper and then you can get the pattern.
That's a good point.
Have you- Yeah.
Well, I know tomorrow I'll be.
Yeah, how's the
out there trying to.
how's the shoulder?
You see, it's in full cast.
Hey.
Sift through the sand.
Just let it heal. Just let it heal naturally.
I'll prepare the docs.
By the doc.
You said there was going to be something and then I started falling over. What did you say?
I was attempting to be a meeting between Amaris, me, and Jade.
Okay.
Fantastic work. I will always
Who shot you?
Is everyone treated?
That's a great question. I'd love to know the answer to because they need
I
practice.
believe so. They're being treated.
If it were me, it would have been a lot worse, so I know it wasn't me.
Are you okay? I'm nervous.
How big is
Stiff?
It is worse than two.
Yeah, you're like.
1, 2.
And not worth it.
Just
We're all
tending to
flapping
business.
around it anyway.
What'd you say?
We'll figure something out.
Everything is handled or no?
Mr. Lens?
Not specifically. I didn't know that we started anywhere.
Why are you walking around? You look so cute in that outfit.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm wrapped up. It wasn't a bullet. I didn't get shot. It felt like a bullet. Actually, it felt more like a pattern just wound up and full force punched me, and that shit hurty. So yeah, like it hurty really bad right now. But I got wrapped up. So
I haven't punched anybody.
Nice.
I know you didn't, but it felt like you would have done it.
Mm.
because you're big and strong, and it was like he just wound up full force and just boom, right in the diagram.
Diagram?
But increases incredibly.
Center of your chest, or
I think it's diaphragm.
Diaphragm, not the
Do you still have a dent in your shoulder?
Joke.
Jade,
Uh,
do you still have a dent in your shoulder?
it's casted. It should be fine now.
I don't think I need to.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh.
Face is gonna
We didn't find who did it, but that maybe murderous cat's back.
Murderous cat.
What?
Let's go with that.
The lady with the knife that was running around before.
I don't think I heard about that the first time.
Put my guns on
Oh.
again.
Oh, we gotta find Tell because they're back in their house. Also, I think Lily should know. I may tell Lily.
I don't know. A lot of people have cat ears.
I would like to,
Murderous
I would
guest
actually
is
like
back.
to add my regards to
taken your house.
Kazuki. When I scanned her, she was very exhausted and
Notice.
she was very exhausted.
Let me get this meeting done.
And also used up a bit of
Really?
Yeah.
Shouldn't take long.
Is it about the
needs the sleep.
our hormonal teenage ocean monster?
At least for an hour.
No, it's something
Separate
else
topic.
that actually is, it's pertaining to our job. So in a way, it is. No, it's not in a way. It is
Didn't know they had
important.
a key to your place.
Oh,
Are you gonna be okay though?
I'm not valid for this.
I know I joked about
No,
eternal
you're
breeding,
welcome
but
to
are you
tag along
actually
if you
It's
want.
fine, but I'm pissed.
Okay.
We can adjust that at another time.
I'll
Sorry.
help
Okay.
you.
Shall we?
Okay.
Good job.
I'm just gonna. Release
Where's your
it.
coat? The thing did.
Is your coat over here?
Yeah, I left it over there.
It is
I
a
probably should have grabbed it.
Leviathan.
Further back.
I'm being a little weird.
There you go.
The cannons
Should've
we're
prepared.
using were smaller
I was gonna say
ones.
throw it to me. I'll just hold it in my arm, thank you.
You can only do so much with small
Application
ones.
of cold medicine to help.
Thank you
Okay.
again so much.
Oh, are you?
Minimize her spore, so she's still 50% person.
Okay, we're good to go.
I figured the house is probably the best spot. Unless you have a different idea.
Sit down. My stomach fucking killing me.
I can give you some more negate pain when we get there.
I would appreciate it. I think, okay, I guess it's less that it's killing me, it's just that the sensation that you've given me is so strong and so potent that it's fucking with my head. It's like there's not really anything that's actually like going on or hurting, it's just the brain telling me, hey, we're really fucking numb right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys mind if I just sit down again really quick?
Please, feel free to make yourself at home.
Thank you. Oh. You know what, Jade? I'll let you have the sofa. I'll take the. I'll
Oh,
take the
thank
little
you,
bench.
thank you.
I'm having some deja vu. Trust me, Jade, if it wasn't important, we wouldn't be in here right now.
Yeah, I
Indeed.
The cool thing about this is that I was putting holes in that thing almost as big as the cannons.
I don't doubt it. That thing was really, really, really rough. Yeah, Sterling, just so you can be aware, I got a letter
Indeed.
from my mother, that's why I'm not going to be around. So, it hopefully won't be for too long, but these things have a tendency to surprise you, so it is possible I'll be gone for a little bit, but I'm not leaving for good, I'm just leaving for a bit. How long a bit is can vary, but at the shortest it'll be at least 2 days that I'm gone.
Right.
Oh my god, you're a blessing.
Are you going
I
alone?
won't make you bend.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going to be going alone?
I'm just going in the Vale to see my mom. She's the one that asked for me. I'm not going alone. Elisande and I think Jasmine are going to be coming. I think Jasmine might be awake now. Their house has been thoroughly smashed with water.
Also curious the condition of Blake's house as well.
Oh, the dock. Is that the dockmaster's house or what,
Yes.
what it was? I think that one was spared more. but I know Jasmine's got at least hit twice directly with that thing, 2 or 3 times. Okay, but yes, so that we're not here all night, to give you both a bit of a restful evening after we just went through. I'll leave the floor to you.
Righty. So how much have you told them so far?
I've informed them. Oh yes, of course. Here, I'll slide over a little bit. I've informed them that you could be an incredibly useful asset to us in the intelligence branch, and that you may have some direct connections to a few, we'll say, relevant topics. But that I wanted to leave the majority of it to you, as it felt most fair. But I wanted to at least give them a reason why this would be so important. So.
Right. You could very much say that.
That was my reaction.
I see.
Yeah.
If I
So,
had the silver,
nice to
for every
properly
person I knew.
meet you.
Oh, stummy.
I'm negate painting. Negating
I would
pain,
raise a
sorry.
hand to
Negate
shake it, but
painting.
this thing is like dead, so I can't.
Yeah. I'm Seth. That's my real name. I was sent here originally as a spy to look in on things with the folks that came from Barghast. As you can probably tell from this conversation, I changed loyalties along the way. I'm an independent contractor that was hired by one of Scorn's lieutenants to help look into things and keep them updated, which I'm still doing, but omitting certain information.
I see why you said what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
naturally, I already told Amaris much of this, but I'm looking to be more up to speed with a lot of the ongoing events with the intelligence division. So this is my olive branch, I suppose.
In turn, I had a lengthy and as in-depth as I could conversation with them about at least the most up-to-date information and where we're at in terms of most things that are actively going on. So he is at least aware of most of the. If I tried to give him everything, but I'm not sure if something slipped me. But Barghast and the deserters and Operation Trident. I brought him essentially as up to speed as I possibly could. So.
Should I be here? What is this? Is this like an intelligence meeting? Like.
Well, I mean,
No.
The LBI.
You are also a very important part of this for a few reasons, but also because we need to make sure that you stay safe. I'm biased though. I
Yes.
like you. You're great. I love you. You've been around for as long as you have been. So.
I like you too.
And you made me feel not hurty. So we want to make sure that you stay as safe and well protected as we possibly can, especially given the face of what's going on. So.
Well, thank you.
Okay, well. I mean, I have no qualms with keeping you informed with what's going on. As far as I am aware, the only thing that I want to go forward with the information that we have is A, the blackmail, which I guess is now going to be a smear campaign.
about that. If you
okay, so
do need an extra hand getting some information out there, I am uniquely skilled.
if I had a fucking silver for every person I knew who had an alternate, like, oh my god. Alright.
Look, for what it's worth, it's actually not as weird with Leafside, because Leafside, ever since the Wardens Guild was around, has always been a place for second chances. So
Yeah.
it's only natural that we get a lot of, we'll say, interesting
devilishly handsome rogues, you mean?
He is pretty handsome, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
You know what? Potentially, there's one thing that I have to sort out, which is on my trip over to Ardmore. I found out that the bailiff, right? The one that's currently trying to get us under this whole EAC thing, goes to a brothel, and he is a married man. I gave it to Commerce. I said, do with it as you wish. They haven't done anything, and now the bailiff's getting a bit more bold with his movements. So, my intent is to now create a smear campaign and paint the bailiff as an untrustworthy person. Issue is, it can't necessarily come from us, and it can't come from the EAC. As far as I am aware, there is no ties of me going to Ardmore. I had made sure that the Leafside could not be implicated in my trip over there. So it'd be getting that information out. I have a couple of ideas. You have a couple more. We can talk about it. Secondly, forgot to tell you this. The armor that the captain wore of the deserters apparently was won in a duel.
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to check that and see if we can get more information about that, as it seems that the person that we had interrogated seems to fully believe that the captain had noble intentions, yet was also the person who ordered the firing line on the village.
Understood.
So something's not adding up.
Agreed. Please do.
I would say if you have contacts or ways to get it out into Ardmore in secret manner or in kind of just anonymous ways, that would be the biggest advantage we would have against them trying to cut off the EAC from trading into us, and also trying to kind of put us in the fire as well with them.
I can easily do that.
There was a few things though that you mentioned to me as well to be looking out for.
Yeah. Well, the biggest one is the group that I work for is called the Black Talon. It's a independent assassin group that, until recently, I believed I was the last living member of. So
I said that other part.
God.
Sorry.
Continue, please. I'm going to extend an olive branch and give you some information about myself to see why this would be so funny, but please.
I know that I'm not the only story that's sort of like this in Leafside, but essentially he's the guy who taught me everything I know. So every trick that I have in the book, he knows, and some weeks ago, I was going to one of my dead drops, and directly above it was a letter that was stabbed into the tree with a knife. That was a direct taunt to me, letting me know that he knows that I'm here. He knows Sterling isn't real. And something to the effect that he thinks that it's cute that I think the Talon can serve me. One more thing was that the letter had some runics carved onto it that, if anyone other than me opened it, it would produce a flash that would blind you. So he knows my signature.
That worries me for only one reason. As if you don't want to divulge too much, how much has your group been in contact with other guilds or contacts across the ocean? Azimuth specifically.
We've operated there before. We've pretty much been to every continent.
That's fun. That's fun. For context, I should probably say this. Back before I came to this town, a couple of years ago, and actually before I went into Suna, I was known in Azimuth, funnily enough, under a different name, because I was a part of the Assassin's Guild in Azimuth, one that was a part of the Waste. I don't assume there's going to be any connection. I am just trying to cover my tracks because as far as they are aware, I am dead. Or gone. The last time they tried to go after me, I killed the pursuers and they haven't come after me since. So I understand this at least a little bit.
Right.
What is your plan?
Well, for the moment, I'm sort of stuck in a little bit of a limbo. I'm trying to keep the information flowing to Scorn so that things don't look suspicious. As of yet, I don't have any reason to believe that he knows I've flipped. And of course, likewise, I'm telling folks here whatever I can. As far as...
Obviously, I told him we wouldn't burn any bridges. Like I told him any information he provided to me. Us, obviously, not going to
Space.
jump the gun. Yeah, we're not going to jump the gun and try to like go for any throats yet. So,
Which is why I'm telling you the same thing as an olive branch, as you were to say. I'm sure you've already thought of this, but what could he want? Because the ball is in his court right now.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
we know that he sent people here to try to tie up loose ends before, and it's failed every time. So we haven't seen any of those people since for a while. Not since actually the mountain men came to the town. I think that's the last time we saw any of them or had any people that were dispatched directly by them. So what I would like, if you'd be willing, I think we spoke about it a little bit, but I mentioned the Krakensberry situation, right?
Yes.
Perhaps if you'd be able to find a way to formulate this in a way that makes sense and doesn't compromise you, if you'd be able to request some knowledge from these people to see, so you can better forecast ways to assist them if they have any operations, or
if
you were able to identify the groups that are primarily responsible currently for managing the situation in Krakensberry, sending out the sergeants, as we called them, to pay the people off to go and try to handle it. If we could get something on the inside, that would be really appreciated. From both of those. Like, what are they planning so you can help facilitate, and who are like the big heavy hitters when it comes to this smuggling
Right.
campaign?
My contact is pretty dependable. I get the feeling that he's also an independent that's hired on like me. I've asked him in the past about ongoings around the continent, and he's been pretty easy to give the information over.
I see.
It just might take some time for him to get back to me.
With me being gone, just if anything comes down, hopefully I'll be back. But
Yeah. Just so you know, Ava and Wolfric already know about this. Tyrion did too.
Right. You know, it's always funny that some assassin has to always show up. For Otto, it was me. He thought I was here after him. Now you have people after you, supposedly. Never leaves you. Never fucking does it? Alright.
You guys attract each other like fucking moths.
I think it's more Leaf's side that attracts us.
That's fair. This place does it. You're right.
It's uniquely skilled at working its way into your skin.
You'd say that, like, okay. I'm assuming you have some sort of plan of trying to find out what information. The only thing I can say is he's holding it over you for a reason. And I'm sure you're aware of that. I mean, or A, or B, doesn't find value in letting people know. Because he could have let people know. Like that.
That's true.
So he's probably going to leverage you for something, which makes him in need of something.
And it's also the reason why I said to make sure that this one stayed as safe as we possibly could.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So, but also I'm a little biased. Ayla, while not being with the guild, has been around for a very, very long time. She does recall the time when the guild still existed. So, for a while. So she does matter a lot to me personally as well. And now she could be double in danger, thanks to the Void Heralds.
From this point going on, if you need help with this situation and you want it to be more discreet, there's a friend that both of us know named Rusolka. Heard she's pretty good at what she does.
She's helped us a few times. I think the last one I can recall of note was when we had to go kick those sons of bitches off the island. The one where we bumped into the Astanan agent. So
How do you contact
she was
her?
there to give us a hand for that. Oh yeah, we can reach out. She's been around
Last
as
I
well.
heard, she was pretty popular in Asmith. Well, infamous, I guess.
Right.
Oh wait, no, I think she bumped over. No, she gave us a hand with something in Ardmore, didn't she?
I guess she did also appear in Ardmore.
Yeah, that
For
was
a little
recent.
bit.
I don't know.
Almost
if
got
she's still
arrested.
In the area, though. Oh god. Okay, I didn't know that part. But yeah.
Yeah,
She,
twice.
Yeah. Apparently she was. No, not apparently. She was in Ardmore. She gave us a hand with facilitating. I forget. I think it was actually. Isn't she the one that helped us get some of that dirt on the bailiff in the first place?
More or less.
Okay, I'm making sure I got my people right.
Do you understand what we're saying? I feel like I'm trying to make it as obvious as possible.
For the most part. I just need more
Okay.
particulars on her exact skill sets.
God.
She killed real good. Real good.
She does kill real good. For her skill sets, she's learning more. Last time I heard. Well, okay, I'm just gonna stop beating around the bush. It seems like stupid. It's like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Ugh. Sorry, go ahead.
When I was in Asmith, I learned to be efficient and brutal. If I got caught, there would be nobody left to be a witness, unless I needed there to be one. I'm trying a new thing. Trying to be a bit more careful with my steps. Not be seen as much. It's an ongoing process. But as for the most part, I'm used to having to go in and not necessarily be the last one out, but make sure that people knew that something happened, just not who did it.
Right.
People hired me to send a message to other people.
Well, as far as being careful about things, I think you can probably tell my MO by now. I'm very detailed in my work.
I respect
So,
it.
I figured that when the time comes, because I know it will, when we need to start some coup de grace against some of these people, I figured the more of you sneaky surgical sons of bitches we could get our hands on, the scarier we can make an outing. So I did mention that there would be a time where that would come. Right now we are still in the very foundational preliminary phases, but once we start going for names and start putting the fear of God into people, figured a few friends we could do with more.
Absolutely. Don't forget that our skill sets also apply to scouting things.
Most certainly, as well. And this is why I'm going to need more capable people as well, with some of the more practical, especially when it comes to going out and observing some of the routes that are being taken by some of these smugglers. I highly doubt they're taking just one pass. I think they're...
I can help with that. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
If you want extra help.
No, trust me. At some point, there is going to be when I finally have enough to work with, which is part of the reason why I need you to get what you can about the people on the inside. When I'm waiting for word back from, my God, Stonehall,
Stonehall, yes.
Sounds right.
Yeah, I'm waiting for word back. I'm waiting for word back from Stonehall to see if they're willing to go with our double agent plan as well. And I have contacts with the Waitos Wanderers out there who have been very reliable in getting us information back and forth about the things that are happening directly in Krakensberry. So I've got the A. Now if we can get the B for Bargast, and we can start to kind of get generally what's going on both sides, which we're pretty strong in Krakensberry, but if we can just get what we should be expecting from some groups within Bargast and start building that network, I can then start dispatching teams, especially because this is supposed to be under the guise of preserving the integrity of the homeland rather than going at Bargas's neck. This is the narrative that I am building, that we are doing this as concerned citizens that just want to see the pirate menace that I'm sure Mr. Scorn is more than willing to let take the fall for this happening.
Yeah.
While we move in and start gathering the information we need to start punching on the home front. So, when the time comes, and it will.
Couple more things to let you know. My contact did let me know that Scorn has been active in the capital for a while, and particularly in trying to build up his name and taking credit for accomplishments that happen around Bargast. So, absolutely, he is most likely setting up the Crimson Corsairs. My contact also heavily implied that the Corsairs are most likely being funded by him.
Remember that smells like shit, looks like shit.
Looks like shit. Okay,
Yeah.
we assumed that most of it was all connected with something, and we knew it. I said that from the beginning it was something with Barghast because the bandits had covered everything but Barghast. That was the one area they didn't.
You and I both. Yes, we both were on that, and that's why I learned from the Waitos Wanderers that according to people, without being able to say it, the smells looks like shit from Bargast with the smugglers.
It sucks being right.
It's why also I was able to confirm it, because out of the people they arrested, they were just poor people. They're just poor, hungry people that are trying to get a payday to provide for themselves or their families. They're being taken advantage of by these people.
It likes being weird. Alright,
Oh.
Yeah.
One last thing. The guy I was telling you about, the leader of my group, his name is Dominic. And one thing I want the two of you to be looking out for is if you hear about the Black Talon being active anywhere else. Because, as you know, I'm here.
Of course.
If I hear anything about the Black Talon, I mean, I don't want to make this sound more dire, but I will be taking a particular interest. I just cover bases.
Just be very careful how you look. Try not to mention the actual name, because I'm sure Dominic will be looking for me looking for him.
Were there any calls back and forth? I know sometimes when I was working, if I was ever going to work with people, we would have phrases like,
We would
"The
always
wind is
change
sharp
ours.
today." Alright.
I have a phrase with my current contact for Scorn, but I figure it's probably best to leave that quiet for now.
That's fair. I'm not going to look into it more than if I hear anything. But I do just want you to be fully upfront when I say this. I have to tread very lightly. If not for Leafside's sake, for my sake.
Absolutely.
I
I
don't
want you to be
know.
cautious first.
And we're at least agreed on this.
I'm just saying, if
My
you hear
worst case
about it in the
scenario.
field, just let me know. I don't want you to be actively searching yet.
Okay, then I won't. I'm going to just do this. This is being really weird, and I don't know why. What is going on? Oh my god, the T-posing for some reason.
That's so
Just
weird.
getting your stretch in.
Yeah, getting my stretch in.
I got.
Even though.
Miss Ayla made me like super numb right now, which I'm super grateful for because I will have to go step away so I can start packing some of my things, so I have to leave.
Of course.
Because I will be leaving this evening. I heard you mentioning about Dominic. Was there anything that you didn't mention to me yesterday that you'd like to impart on us today?
I don't believe so. I think you're pretty up to date.
Do you need anything else from me? Or is there anything you'd like me to try to get out tonight while I still can and will be doing for someone already? Is there anything you need from me tonight?
I think we're good for now. We can address things after you get back.
Jade, I'm not sure when you're turning in. I'm not leaving yet, but I do need to step away for a bit. I saw the Gravekeeper flying around, and I'm sure she's gonna have questions for some shit that's been going on.
I definitely need to turn in. This is not.
Yes.
So I think we're going to. I think today's a good night. Can you please just leave everything you have
Yes, dear.
at my
Yes, dear.
desk, so that I can look at it and go through it myself.
Feel
And
free
want to make sure
write
I'm
a
caught up
note
in everything.
if it helps. I'm rather busy, so feel free to write a note for me to do that, and I totally will, wink wonk.
Understood. Thank you.
It may be helpful to have a conjoined spot for us all to look at,
This
That would be
could be
nice.
useful, yes. I will be around in the far late evening.
I'll write everyone's message twice, and then I can run around and put it at each of your houses, and that's how I'll be useful. I'll
I'm
be like a
going to
little
be
copy
honest.
print.
I'll catch you
I
guys in a
don't
bit
know
if
how
you're
you
still
Do
up.
take
reach
care.
my house. It's on the second story, and there's no stairs to get up to it.
Yes, true.
It's fine. As for this, I'll keep an eye on it at least, not to look for it, but keep yours open. If there's anything that does come from this, let me know. And if you don't want to get involved, but you want somebody who can try to get involved, who knows what they're doing, let me know.
Of course. And if you need any runesmithing done, or need any particular poisons, I'm pretty good with both.
I'll think about that one. Currently, I have a basket of specific smoke that makes you vomit pretty violently. I use it to get away if I need to.
That's a good idea.
We could trade notes later. Both of you have a good night.
You as well.
Have a good night. Well, this is 2 nights in a row.
We're getting busy.
How are you feeling? How's your stomach? Are you upset? Are you nervous that you're telling
What?
people?
Well, that was because Morris recommended it, and they're both the current heads of intelligence.
Right, that makes sense. But still, it is like.
Dominic is still out there.
I think that they're trustworthy, though.
I hope so.
Were not very. They were pretty willing to just be like, okay. Which is good, right?
Yeah. It's not rare in this line of work.
Yeah, Jade seems like another one.
Yeah. Leafside has a specific effect. Maybe it's just you.
Me? What am I doing? What do you mean? Am I making everyone have to change their identity? They don't want me to know who they are.
I mean, giving people like me a home.
Obnoxious. Oh, yeah. That's a better way to think about it.
Certainly been a day.
Yeah.
I think
How'd
that
that
bed is
meeting
looking
go?
awfully nice.
I think so. I mean, I am always ready to head down for the night, but did your meeting go well?
Which one?
The big one that everyone was like,
I arrived just as it was ending.
you did?
But I got the rundown. Nothing too big.
Oh. I see.
Basically just town development stuff. Nothing too fancy.
I wonder if we're talking about the same meeting.
You mean the town assembly?
Yeah, wasn't that with like a few, maybe I don't remember what's going on. Anyway, maybe we both need to sleep. I think I have brain damage.
There was a smaller meeting after the assembly. That was where I was being brought up to speed and people discussed things.
Oh, yes. I think that's the one I was thinking about, like with the ruins and stuff.
Yeah.
I know people wanted to put information together.
I don't know if the ruins came up today in conversation. We might have to make that another day.
Not the ruins.
But either way, I'm exhausted.
I can tell. You should lay down.
And see. Ugh, I'm so tired.
I can tell you're tired.
I'm gonna wrap up stream.
Yes, I'm doing that too. I'm going quick.
Alrighty. Apologies for the super low energy today. I don't know what is up with me. I'm just utterly exhausted tonight. But we still got to have some good conversations. And got some exciting stuff to look forward to next week. But this Friday, we'll be having ND coming back. So there will be a stream this Friday. We'll be back with episode 16 of Neon Divide Season 4. So that'll be exciting. And, of course, I'll be back again next Monday as well. So, with that, hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Thanks for watching.